Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the podcast where we think we know everything, but we really don't know shit. No, we don't know shit. But the good thing is, 2 days away, 2 days away from finally knowing who the hell the Bears are going to pick. And we know number one, we know that. But number 9, that is the big question mark. We don't know what the hell they're going to do with that pick. We already know Caleb is pretty much a lock. Not all the way, but pretty much is going to be a lock. Ryan Poles could surprise us and trade away the number 1 for more picks. End up with maybe trade with the Commanders, end up with number 2, then pick Jaden Daniels. But we never know. But we're kind of sure that Caleb is going to go number 1. So we'll know that. And then we'll kind of can piece together what the season may look like. Of course, we don't really fucking know. Just like these so-called experts, like they can tell you exactly what the season is going to look like. Man, these parts change all the time. A lot of the pieces that the Bears have now, they may not even have them after the cuts are made. So we don't really know exactly what's going to happen, but we'll have a good idea. So 2 days, can't wait. Can't wait. But it's good to be a Chicagoan right now. It's an incredible time to be a Chicagoan right now, even though the Bulls are not helping matters at all. They suck. They lost to the Miami Heat. Sans Jimmy Butler. No Jimmy Butler. They still got their asses waxed. Yeah, man. That sucked because I really wanted to go to a Bulls game. But I wanted to go after they beat Miami, but that didn't happen. So, oh well. But aside from the Bulls, it's a great time to be a Chicagoan. The weather is breaking. The fests are right around the corner. And then just recently, I had the opportunity to go to Navy Pier. And they have this, I want to call it a ride. It's not exactly a ride, but you get in, it's like you're sitting in a chair. But all around you is the city or downtown, and it moves like a ride, like you're flying over the city. It is cool as hell. And that was one of the best experiences I've had in Chicago, and I live here. That's a tourist thing, but shit, it was dope. So I recommend you go to the Navy Pier and you go to the flyover. That shit is dope as hell. It's fun. So, like I said, it's a great time to be a Chicagoan, man. But we got a lot of show lined up. We're going to talk about the draft. We're going to get into some maybe picks again. For the last time, we're going to get in some maybe picks. Also, we're going to have some guests on here that will come in and share what they would do with the 9th pick and other picks too. So, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. So go pop your popcorn or whatever the hell you're going to do, and let's go.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
Summer league games and they tell you about these new up and coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso, both when they are on the court, are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
they really don't know shit.
What up? What up? Yeah, so I was just thinking about all the Sox games I could go to, all the hot dogs, pause, that I could eat. Because, you know, the baseball stadiums have the best hot dogs. And we have the choice of going to the goofy-ass north side, or we can stay on the south side. Well, go to the south side if you're on the north side or whatever. But we have a choice. So, man, it's a great time to be a Chicagoan, man. It's a lot of fun. This city has a lot to offer, but I'm not trying to sell the city right now. So let me bring in my all-star team. First up, my man who has all the stats, basketball and football, 80s and 90s and 2000s. My man, JB. What up, JB?
Oh man, what's good?
You got energy again. This is great. This is
It ain't because of what you.
in a row.
It's not because of what you think. You know what it is, but it ain't because of these Bears.
What is it? What is it? Tell me, just between me.
Somebody got bodied by a singing dude.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, man.
Woo!
Chris Brown came with it. Shit,
Woo!
that singing dude got the best diss track out.
Hey, that
the
might
best
be
diss
top
track out
2
right now.
ever.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Too
So,
bad
yeah.
he's not from Chicago, but he
I know,
rhymes like he was from the crib, though.
Yeah, no, he boy, them metaphors. He remind me of a young wordsmith. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate.
The one thing though that I didn't like about that is how he said that instead of it being Takeoff, it should have been him. It should have been Quavo. I didn't like that part.
That was still cold though. It was still cold.
It was cold, but yeah, that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice.
Oh, we ain't out here to be nice, you know. Also, it was a good weekend.
I know, but still.
Hey,
I know.
shout out to boxing community. Ryan Garcia dropping Devin Haney. You know, it was a lot. It was a good sports weekend. The Lakers lost. They down 0-2. Man, LeBron ain't clutch. He ain't MJ. Like,
no, he's not. He's not. But
y'all
why
don't
is he
see it yet.
still? People are still trying to put him as the GOAT. Come on, man. Stop it. Just stop it. So let's bring in our next all-star who probably has the foulest mouth in the city. And yeah, the draft is coming up on Thursday, so he might have a really foul mouth tonight, but we'll see. My man, foul mouth. See,
What's going
what
on,
up, foul
fellas?
mouth?
How's it going?
Man, can't call it, bro. You got the best hand, and you got Grogu.
Yeah, I got the green man with me today, man.
What up, Grogu?
Shit, I got him with him all. I got him with me all the time, shit. Since we be out here on the podcast, so he's always with me.
Hey, man, when I say what up to him, why he just be moaning? Why don't he just say what's up? I don't want to hear you moan, man.
he said hi.
Okay. See, that's how you want to play on. I don't know. Y'all got this little vendetta going on against each other, you and Grogu. Yeah, see?
Hey, Bullets, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about right now? Stop it. Just stop. I don't know, man. You know what?
I'm just ready. I'm ready to get this,
down that hill.
I'm ready to get this damn draft over with.
You're my man, but you're going down that hill, bro. All right, let's get our next all-star in here, man. Who usually has that Hawk talk, but tonight we probably ain't gonna talk about no damn Hawks. My man, Frank the Tank.
Man, I'm getting called out on the chat already, Bullets. I didn't even log on to the fucking show yet, and I'm getting called out on the chat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Bullets, your crybaby LeBron James had to pout his ass to the media and walk off because the little coward can't take a loss. He has to blame somebody else all the time. You missed a wide open 3-pointer. Wide open.
After he pushed off.
After he did, it wasn't a big push off. I will say the guy kind of fell a little bit too. He lost his balance, but it was a little push off. But regardless, it doesn't matter. You missed a wide open shot that would have won you the game. Instead, you lost the game. But it ain't your fault. Ain't your fault. You fucking suck.
Where did Fairmount go?
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Okay. So for the last time,
I'm blaming the Bulls. Bulls suck, Bullets. There's no blame for the Bulls.
For the last time, we are going to throw this out. Well, I'm going to throw this out here to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want no parts of it no more. The draft. Do we want to do a mock draft for the first 10 players? Or for the first 10 spots, I should say.
First 10 spots. Huh?
I mean, we can. It's just, we don't know the trades and everything that
may
come, but we definitely can.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows that shit.
It's always good fun.
All right, so I'm gonna say y'all have at it.
Who wants to go first?
Well, you got to put up the order.
Well, we don't have it. So we didn't plan ahead for this one.
Yeah, look it up on your phone.
I have it, of course.
I mean, first let's talk about we don't have to talk about what they're gonna do at number one. We already know what's going on at number one.
I think too.
So Washington would be second.
Right. Now we all know that there's word. Damn, that's my bad. We all know that there's word that Jaden Daniels doesn't want to be in Washington.
I mean, yeah, they don't really have anything.
I think he didn't. I think they were saying something he didn't like. Something went on with that interview or that meeting where they brought in 4 fucking quarterbacks all at once. Like I never heard anything like that. 4 fucking quarterbacks at once. So. With that being said, with him not wanting to go into Washington, what you think Washington's going to do at number 2? Are they going to trade out or are they going to select somebody else?
I think if they trade out, they'd be kind of like dumb because they already got 6 picks in the first 3 rounds. So they got plenty of draft capital to get. So there's really no need for them to trade now. I just think they have to go quarterback. It's just a matter of
if you're trusting Drake May up on there, that's the big question right there.
But here we go again. You're looking at what they did being kind of unorthodox, but I mean, it's Washington. Like they have a history of winning. This not one of these little poo butt organizations. Washington has always been a class organization throughout the years. So I just feel that them doing something different would just be them doing their due diligence, trying to make sure that they get the right guy in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even trying to see how Jaden does against adversity, because the thing on him, he never gets rattled. Like nothing ever bothers him. Well, this bothered him.
Yeah,
clearly.
Yeah.
Tough to say it for sure.
Maybe they wanted to see how he reacted to that. Which I'm cool with it, because here we go again. When they draft him, is he not going to show up?
I think they're still going to draft him, honestly, in my opinion.
So,
but are you willing to have that in your locker room? A disgruntled player that doesn't want to be there at the organization. He basically told you, "Don't draft me," in so many words without saying it. So, do you want to draft him and go through that with him possibly holding out? And don't they have some rule now? Can't they go back to college or some shit like that?
But if he has an agent, he can't.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
again, he can sit out, but hold on, he can sit out this season though.
He can sit out, and I think, what is it? If he sits out,
I think he can sit out and still go back and go into the draft
next year. Yeah.
Lose out on a lot of money though,
and a year of football.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, I think it behooves him to go ahead and say. And then again, he wasn't talking like that until this interview process, which could have soured him. They'll probably call him and say, "Hey, look, we didn't mean any disrespect. We just wanted to make sure we checked our, all the boxes," and they're gonna move forward with him. So my pick is Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
You going with Jaden Daniels too? Frank?
I'm the same boat on that one. I think, he said his piece, but I don't see him being the person who's going to sit out. I don't see him the person that's going to request a trade on day one. I just don't see those type of players anymore. I still got Daniels going to Washington. That is someone who their new offensive coordinator would want as their quarterback. He's not going to take Drake May.
No, Cliff wants to air it out anyway, so.
Mm-hmm. And he's not doing that with Drake May.
And Jaden could be like a bigger, stronger, faster Kyler Murray type. So,
what about you, T? Do you want to say so on this? Or you just like fuck it, you don't give a shit.
I don't want to talk about draft anymore. I just want the draft to happen, so we can stop talking about it. But I do think Jaden Daniels. I think Washington's gonna pick him. He ain't gonna have no fucking choice. You don't have no choice.
It's either shut up and play and make a lot of money, or fucking don't play for a whole year.
Right.
And that's gonna kill your draft status for next year then.
So that's what I think about that.
Me personally, I don't think Washington's gonna draft him.
You thinking trade down or taking Drake May?
I think they either gonna trade down or they're probably gonna take Drake May. I can't see McCarthy going number 2. But weirder shit has happened.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I love Mitch Trubisky, fuck.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, the Bears did take Mitchell Trubisky. So number 3, we have the New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rolling Drake May with that one. That he is just a fit for what I know. Belichick's not there anymore, but it's still the same organization. I have them taking Drake May at 3.
What's up, Lorenzo? I smart money says they take May, but they have so many holes to fill. I can see that team trading.
Yeah, I can see a trade.
I can see them trading back. To where and who, I don't know, obviously, but I do believe that if all things are equal and we're not doing just regular trades, that Drake May would be the pick, because as of right now, Bailey Zappi, I believe, is their starter. And do they have Jacoby Brissett? Where did Jacoby Brissett go?
Shit, they don't have.
He just signed a 1-year deal. I don't know where the hell Brissett is.
Right, but I thought was it with New England? He signed a 1-year deal.
I thought it was. I don't think it was New England. Help us in the chat. Where did Brissett go? Because he was battling for a number 1 spot, but I don't think it was New England.
This just recently happened within the last few weeks. So wherever he is, it's new.
Yeah, I have. If he's available, I have them taking Drake May as well. I think he's like a New England type guy that they would usually that they would pick.
Mm-hmm.
So I got them taking Drake May. Now it becomes interesting because to me, number 4, the Arizona Cardinals are the ones that really run the draft.
Yeah.
Because they're the team that
they got a lot that they can do with that 4.
Yeah, they got a lot that they can do. And also they are a team that needs a lot. They need offensive linemen, they need receivers, they need defensive players. So with that being said, what do you got Arizona doing at number 4? And also remember, the Giants sitting there at number 6 have said that they like Drake May.
Thanks in the chat. I did think Jacoby went back to New England, so he is in New England.
Okay.
So they do have the luxury of whoever they draft, if they wanted to trade back into the later rounds and later in the first round, and they could get like a Bo Nix, a Michael Penix Jr. or whatever. That is an option. Is there? I would like to say, if you're see, this is gonna sound weird, right? But if you're the Cardinals right now as presently constructed,
mm-hmm.
they showed just enough, even without Kyler Murray, and when Kyler Murray came back, that they are at least competitive. Don't you think they have to go Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Nope.
I don't think they should trade.
We're giving picks too, because I know we don't want to get held up on this too long, but I mean, I'm right on board. I said this from the beginning. Arizona is not passing up on Marvin Harrison Jr. They are taking Marvin Harrison Jr. at 4. Like, that's just like how we always said, like, I wouldn't be upset if we traded back and stayed in the top 4 and landed us a Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, because Arizona was never going to let him go. And even with all the talks and everything, I'm not passing up on that. So Marvin Harrison Jr. at 4 to me.
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I think that they're, like I said, I believe that they are a team that have a lot of needs, and that, for one, what's probably pretty good for them in this draft is that 2 positions that they have a big need in, which is on an offensive line and on a wide receiver tip. It's a very deep draft, so I can see them trading back. I can see one of those teams moving up.
So is that the Minnesota deal we talked about?
You got to remember.
I got them next.
You got 11, 12, and 13 are all guys that's looking for a quarterback.
Except, well, I know y'all heard the news, right?
I'm not buying that.
There's news all over the place leading up into the draft. So.
Talking about Zach Wilson going to Denver. I don't believe they're doing that.
You know why? Starter. Wait, you know why? Sean Payton is just like egomaniacal enough to say, "Oh, I can win with Zach Wilson. He's the next Drew Brees." Sean Payton thinks like that, and they got him for like they gave up a 6 and got a 7 for. Like, it was a weird deal, and all they really need to do is shore up that line, and they'll probably draft a receiver as well. You see what I'm saying? They're not pressed to have to make any moves to draft a quarterback right now.
Yeah, but they don't have to be, because, like I said, I believe number 4 is going to dictate this whole draft. Arizona controls this draft. We may have the number 1, but it's already a foregone conclusion who we get. So Arizona has the number 4. They can control the draft. They're going to make whatever move that they're going to make. They made some moves last year. During the draft, they got them some nice picks. That's how they ended up getting what's that? The number, I think they got the number 27 this year as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Who is that?
Arizona. They got it from Houston. That was a part of that trade where Houston moved up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Will Anderson.
Exactly. So, but here's the thing: Arizona could technically make that trade with Minnesota and have 3 first-round picks.
I mean, they could. And if I was them, I would do it. I mean, you talking about a team that they need so much help on the defense. They need help on the offensive line. They need help at wide receiver. The draft is heavy on wide receivers. It's heavy on offensive guys. Now, not defense this year. Defense, the draft is not that heavy on defense. But offense, this is an offensive draft, and they need some help offensively.
Well, they can move down. 2 of their 3 major needs right now within those first 3 picks. They can literally get an offensive lineman, and they can get a top-notch wide receiver. Even if it's not Marvin Harrison Jr., they can still get him. But see, here's my spiel. If they were to make the trade, right, that means Marvin Harrison Jr., now there's something to be said around that 5, 6, 7. Marvin Harrison Jr. mess around and drop to 8 or 9.
Oh, shit, in my head.
Now we got a decision to make because that's quite possible.
Well, you got all right, so let's go on to the next team. Number 5. It gets interesting again. You have the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, the Chargers, a team that's lost their top 2 wide receivers in Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Mm-hmm. Now, you're sitting there at number 5, Los Angeles. You did draft the guy, Quentin Johnson from TCU.
Last year.
Was that last year?
Last year.
Last year, you drafted him. I don't know if he was the number 1 wide receiver taken, but you did draft him in the first round. So what are you going to do this year? Are you going to go wide receiver again? Justin Herbert? Herbert needs another wide receiver. He has an unproven guy in Quentin Johnson.
No.
He's got Palmer. Palmer's nice, but what are you gonna do? You got Neighbors sitting there. You got a Doomsday sitting there. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. sitting there. What are you gonna do?
The way
I'm actually picking this one to be the surprise, and they're trading out. And they're going to be trading out with the Vikings. The Vikings are going to be moving up and taking a quarterback. And that's where I'm having J.J. McCarthy's going to the Vikings. That's my surprise. What the fuck just happened in this draft right now? They're going to be trading both of those number 1 picks to come up and draft J.J. McCarthy.
But the thing is, so you're saying Arizona's staying at 4, and they're taking Marvin. And Los Angeles trading out.
Allow me to throw this in there, though. We already said, depending on how you feel about Zach Wilson in Denver, right at 12. Minnesota's offering 11 and 23. I don't know what the Raiders have to offer, but they're going to offer something at 13 because now they got to get into the fray too. So who's to say Arizona doesn't trade back with, let's say, Minnesota? Then let's say the Raiders do some kind of deal with the Chargers.
It's going to be crazy.
Which, we never know because that Chargers team needs a lot of help. But knowing and Foul, you should speak about this more than anybody. You know, Jim Harbaugh loves his linemen.
He does, and that's where I'm going with this too.
And right now, Justin Herbert was hit a lot last year because their line was terrible.
And that's where I'm going as far as, just so you're aware, why they're trading with the Vikings is because there's a lot of rumors that that what's his name, Foushami out of Penn State is going out of the top 10, and he might be still available there at 11. And the Chargers do love him.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Chargers also love Joe Alt. So why would you?
But if you're going to be able to get another first round pick,
he can fall right there to your lap, right there at number 5.
He can fall right to you get your generational talent at left tackle. But again, we talking about a team that's got a lot of holes. So do you play the long game? Because we already know Harbaugh don't stay too long in the NFL. He stays one place long. And then,
correct me if I'm wrong. Do they already? I can't remember. What was the dude name that was from Northwestern?
Slater. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's the guard. I don't think was he the Chargers?
I thought he was with. I thought you talking about the dude Saransky.
No, not Saransky.
That's who I was thinking of. Yeah,
it was the other guy. I think his name was Slater.
Was he in the later rounds?
No, he was actually
he was late first round, I think. Yeah, I think he was
top picks.
Because I thought Saransky went to Tennessee. No.
Yeah, Saransky went to Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah, with Sean Slater. Yeah, he went to the Los Angeles. He went to them. So I don't know. I think he plays left tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he had a season injury. Then I don't know. I think he's gonna go offensive tackle. I think he's gonna take Joe Alt. I don't think the Chargers.
It makes sense.
I don't think the Raiders gonna move up either, because if the draft falls like that, the Raiders, I heard, are very enamored with Michael Penix. And if the draft go the way it should go, Michael Penix should be there at 11 for them to draft.
He should be there. He should be there. But again, my thing is Jim Harbaugh, he's not coming into that 49er situation where he's just got gold waiting on him. Mm-hmm. That team is, and then they still got to decide what they're going to do with Mac. Remember, they talking about he might be a camp casualty.
Well, if he's a camp casualty, I'll tell you just like this.
Come back.
Hello,
to
Chicago.
Yeah, welcome back to Chicago and that shit, man.
I mean, because we already know when it comes down to this draft, if the Bears decide, whatever they decide to do at 9, if they decide to trade up and go get a wide receiver, you're not going to get probably a big-time contributor either on the offensive line or at the defensive end position. I think they're not going to do anything as far as with the 3 technique, because I think they just selected 2 guys that they are hoping that will develop into a 3 technique. So I don't see the Bears doing anything at the DT position. I do see them trying to do something as far as with the defensive end.
It's one of 3 positions they're gonna get. They're either gonna get a DN, a receiver, or the best available offensive line. That's all they're gonna get. All this talk about possibly getting what is his name? You're talking about the dude from Texas, the DT from Texas.
Oh yeah, you got Murphy.
Murphy.
You got the guy from Illinois, Newton.
Jazan Newton. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got those guys there. Also,
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
This is just us talking. We also like to invite you guys in. You know, if you got a mock that you want to go in, you know, I guess somebody will put the link on put the link in the chat or put the link across the screen so you guys can come in and give us your thoughts as far as what you see going on with the mock draft. Now, what's interesting, we got number 6, the New York Giants. At number 6. Frank, did you have them? You had them staying there?
No, I have them staying there, and they desperately need a receiver on that one, so I have them going Neighbors.
You got them going Neighbors? Okay.
Yeah, I got them going Neighbors.
What about you, JB?
If you're gonna give Daniel Jones this last shot, you got to give him that. You got to go Neighbors. You have to, because otherwise
get him help.
You're gonna get that kid killed again. So, and remember, no Saquon to bail him out this year either.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for the Giants, man. Let's see what Dayball can do now. Now that you don't got Saquon,
Well, okay. Well, you know, we gave a scenario as far as with the draft and whatnot, the guys trading and whatnot, but that's just a scenario. We're just gonna keep it as if these teams don't trade. We can talk about them trading and what can happen, but we're gonna say as far as them just drafting players. At number 6, I got New York taking actually. Yeah. Malik Neighbors ain't bad for New York. So that still leaves. All right. So now number 7, Tennessee.
I don't have them passing up on Joe Alt. I said that from the beginning as well. Joe Alt's still going to be available at 6 for me, and that's
so. Who did you have the Cardinals getting at 5 then?
I had the Cardinals at 4 with Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean, not the Cardinals. I'm sorry, the Chargers. My bad.
The Chargers, I picked them trading out with the Vikings and then landing Fushami out of the top.
Fashanu.
Sound like a fucking meat that you. Yeah, let me get some of that Fushami.
I'm pretty sure I have bombed that name every single time I have brought it on this show and probably said something different.
Hey, give me some of that Fushami.
Hey, remember he used to say Montez Sweet?
That was sweet.
So you got you say you got Tennessee doing what now?
I got Tennessee taking Alt.
All right, he has Tennessee going with Alt. Who do you got Tennessee doing, JB?
Because I said I have Alt going to San Diego. I mean, Tennessee is another team that needs, quite a bit. I think they go defense, man, because they just signed Calvin Ridley to a pretty lofty deal.
They did
in this offseason. So I think they go defense, man. I think they go defense, or they either go right tackle and get J.C. McCollum from Alabama.
Yeah, the big boy.
I'm talking about J.C. Latham.
I mean J.C. Latham. I don't know why I said.
Yeah, I know you meant
J.C. Latham.
Yeah,
because they need some line help, because if I'm not mistaken, Taylor Lewan getting a little old, ain't he?
He up there. He up in that mid-30s now, man. He's up there. Still productive, but you got.
I agree with you. I got them taking either a tackle from. I got them either taking the tackle from Penn State or J.C.
Yeah,
I got them. Yeah.
Well, don't forget. You know who would shout up the boards? Do y'all remember? Early on the year, we were talking very briefly about the kid from Oregon State. Do y'all remember us talking about him? The tackle from Oregon State?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Damn, what is his name? Falaga, something like that.
So see, you're bombing the name too. Look at that. So we're good here.
Okay. He's the big tackle
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I believe his name is Fuaga or something like that. Excuse the pronunciation.
Yeah,
but he is shot up in the boards too, and I just think that he would be somebody to look out for. On to who we say we're going to next? Atlanta now, right?
That's yes, like we're going to
the worst kept secret ever.
Remember, everybody, to like and subscribe, and also please hit that like button and please subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast.
And tell a friend to tell a friend.
And tell us who you drafting. Tell us, we're going by each team, so tell us who it is that you want. We're also going to put a link in there to let you guys come in to sit up there and come in and give us your mock as well. So now we got number 8, the Atlanta Falcons. Frank, who you got Atlanta?
I got them going defense. They need help with a pass rusher. They can't get anybody to get to that quarterback right now to help them. And that's Dallas Turner right there.
Dallas Turner.
I don't see anywhere else other than Dallas Turner with Atlanta.
Okay, now.
Now we're on. Here we go.
I got them going Dallas Turner now. Number 9, Chicago Bears. What do you have the Chicago Bears doing, or who do you have the Chicago Bears selecting?
This one will take a little bit longer because I know everybody's gonna talk about a Dunsies there at wide receiver and everything, but when it comes down to a Dunsie,
a Dunsie,
fucking Christ, the wide
we
receiver.
We gonna start calling you the butcher, man.
Receiver that everybody wants, man. Damn it.
Hey, Frank is the butcher, everybody.
I am the name butcher. I can't even freaking say sweat, for God's sakes. This is the thing with that. Are you working out a deal with Keenan Allen right now? That's my big question mark going into this number 9 pick right now. If you're planning on working out a deal with Keenan Allen for 2-3 years, I'm not drafting him. I honestly, hate me if you want, I'm trading out. I'm trading out, and I don't care where. I want Latu as my pass rusher. That's what I want.
You want
I don't care if it's like 14, 15 or something like that. I have them trading out. And if they're not trading out, you're still going to give me the best pass rusher on the board. I'm not. Yeah.
JB, who you got?
I mean, unfortunately, I hear what Frank is saying, but to me, that's just so bear-like to draft somebody with a history of injuries and a debilitating injury at that.
Well, this is the thing, and I knew that was going to come up. He hasn't had an issue with this neck injury in the last 2 years, so I'm hoping it's behind him. But it scares me. But that is the only reason why he's getting passed out this far. The only reason, in my opinion.
I agree, but right now, and I agree with you on the Keenan Allen thing too, because like I told you guys before, I believe Keenan Allen is a great addition in aging Keenan Allen, but the same fan base, the same Chicago local media were telling you
Bowers.
They were telling you why not to take Devontae Adams because he's 31. They were telling you why not to take Mike Evans because he's 31. But now they're so happy with Keenan Allen, who's 32, and unfortunately has had a injury-riddled career at some points. So I'm just calling, BS on the whole propaganda of statements. And I'm just going to say right now.
Well, you only got Keenan Allen for that 1 year. That's it.
And that's why I said I think they got to go wrong because Keenan is a buffer to me just to say, hey, let's give him as much as possible and hope one of these young guys produce. And then go ahead because remember, they still do have Tyler Scott and Velvet Jones on the team. They just brought back Jonte Pettis, so they're not going to keep 7 receivers. We know that.
I think Velvet Jones is cut. I don't think he's made
so I think they do. I think they do go wrong. Although I would find them picking up somebody like Jared Verse or Chop Robinson. I think you have to go with Dunze if he's available. Obviously, I wanted Marvin Harrison Jr., but if Dunze is the pick, I think you kind of have to go with that. If you're trying to get into this new Bears, this new offense of having 30 touchdowns and 4,000 yards, you're going to need weapons. You're going to need pieces.
Okay.
And they already for whatever reason, they still like Braxton Jones. I'm not a fan, but that's another story.
Yeah, they do still like Braxton.
Yeah. With me, I've already been on the record and said I'm not the biggest fan of Dunze. I think he's a very good wide receiver. I just prefer the other two, and to me, I say trade back. If you don't trade up for Marvin, if you don't trade up for Neighbors, because to me, both of those guys are more explosive.
Give me that value, though, Fal. Give me that. Give me that value. What you offering?
Shit, I don't know.
I mean, another first round.
It depends on who's talking about moving up to number 9. Who's moving up, and how far are you going back?
Well, okay. So if we talk about moving up, it's Arizona or nobody.
Nah, I wouldn't say that because I have a strong.
Oh, you're saying if it falls out, like Arizona trades out,
Arizona is going to move.
If they trade out,
I think it's going to be. They're going to either make a deal with I think the Chargers, or they're going to make a deal with the Giants. One of those teams that's right there where they're going to get they're going to move up either Neighbors or Marvin Harrison.
So let me throw this out there. I'm gonna stir the pot a little bit. Chime in the chat. Matter of fact, where's our appreciation at? Like
we got one in here. We were waiting to get past 9. So do we got everyone?
Oh, okay. So I'll just be real quick with it. I don't feel Jim Harbaugh is going to do business with us because we didn't even bring him in for any type of interview or anything when we should have got rid of Eberpuss. But I
still call bullshit on that. I guarantee you they spoke to Harbaugh. I think they do. There's just no way that Pole's going to say that right when fucking Eberpuss is right next. Now you got me saying Eberpuss. Eberflus is right next to me in the freaking.
Well, I don't think it really has anything to do as far as I think Harbaugh probably will talk to them. You know, Harbaugh was a former Bear. He did say he did love his time and he loved the city of Chicago and the Chicago organization. So I don't think it necessarily has anything to do as far as anything personal. I think he will talk business with the Bears if the Bears are giving him something that he actually wants. Because, I mean, you look at it. He's not like he's in a dying need to sit up there to move. Like, he's only going from 5 to 9. That's it. Whoever he wants to get at 5, he can damn sure get at 9. I mean, let's just say it like this. Let's say he like, oh, shit, y'all want to move up? All right, fine. I did want a wide receiver. I'll move to 9. I'll take a Doomsday. I'll take him off y'all hands. Give me a Doomsday and give me whatever picks that y'all going to get me. And I'll still take my wide receiver at number 9.
But see, here we go again. Remember, I asked you, what were you offering? All we can offer right now is the swapping of the first-round picks and probably Carolina's second-round pick. Because we got 2 second-round picks next year. We got ours.
I'm not offering Carolina's second-round pick.
Then what ball are you playing?
I'm gonna offer ours. You can get ours because this is the thing. I'm not moving up. It's not like I'm moving up 6 spots. All I'm moving up is 4 spots. That's it.
4 spots, but we talking about the value of the caliber of player.
Exactly. That's what it matters, and that is a big caliber. Somebody's going to offer a lot.
Hey, well, tell you the truth. I mean, for real, because you look at it. Right now they saying these guys are all 3 of them are 3 top-notch wide receivers. They're saying that there's not too much space between each one. Some people got a Doomsday as the number 1 wide receiver. Some got him as number 2.
But you got three teams for sure that are taking quarterback, and then you got 2 more teams that want to come up and get quarterback. So 1 through 5 could easily be quarterback. And now that resets everything.
And it could. It could. I mean, but if you're talking about quarterback, that means Los Angeles traded out too.
And that's what I'm saying. So now you might not even have to make
so that. Now, if that happens, then now you got what? New York at number 6. They're gonna probably go with a wide receiver. If Marvin or Neighbors is there, they're gonna go. So now you might be able to sit back and chill and wait, and one of those guys fall in. But you know, that's that. Me, like I said, if Marvin Harrison or Neighbors are not there, and they got number 9 and the Doomsday's there, or they got an option, whatever. Well, we already said Atlanta was taking a D in. If I'm the Bears, I'm trading.
We ain't worried about Atlanta. Yeah. But I asked you that to ask y'all this. Let's say that scenario does play out. Now at 9, you got a choice between a Doomsday or Alt. I got to go Alt.
I would take Alt if he's there at 9.
I got to go Alt.
Yeah, I would take Alt if he slips to 9. Absolutely.
I got to.
We want to bring in our guest to have him give us his mock draft.
Yeah, well, let's go with 10 real quick, and then we'll bring him in. What you doing at number 10? You got the
Bowers is going to the Jets.
Bowers.
I mean, that's
Okay.
clear as freaking.
It's unanimous. Bowers.
Aaron Rodgers and Bowers. That's going to be some scary shit.
Hey, Travis Kelce 2.0 to the Jets.
That's going to be some scary shit.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring in our guest.
All right, we got Justin McKay in the house. What up, Justin?
Yeah. How's it going? How's it going, fellas?
All right, now, Justin.
Doing all right. How you doing, brother?
Appreciate being back on here again.
Happy to have you.
All right, who you got?
So my mock draft, obviously Caleb number 1, no brainer. So my mock draft, Washington's going Jane Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what Cliff wants. New England's going Drake May. I've even heard that if the Commanders take May, New England might even trade back. Like May's the one they want. I've actually heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Number 4, it kills me to say because I'm an Ohio State fan. And I've been wanting the Bears to draft Marvin Harrison since he started in Ohio State his freshman year. But Arizona's taking him. I don't think the Chargers are trading back. I think they take Alt. They may even surprise and take Neighbors because they just lost Mike Williams and Keenan Allen.
True.
Yeah.
So they only got Quentin Johnson, who hasn't lived up to the first round draft pick status
last year.
They got Johnson. They got Palmer.
Is it Devin Palmer? What is Palmer's name?
I forgot.
And they actually might take Neighbors just because of the explosion of his yak type play across from Quentin, and Quentin will be the big body guy. I think the Giants could be a potential trade down, or they're taking the third receiver there in that scenario. That being said, if the Chargers take Alt, the Titans, I think, take Fashanu.
Mm-hmm.
If not, and those 3 receivers go, the Titans are taking Alt. I think the Falcons might surprise people because everyone has them going Dallas Turner, and it makes sense. He kind of looks like he'd be fit to be an Atlanta Falcon DN, to be honest. But they might surprise and go corner to go across from AJ Terrell. And no, I think they might surprise and take Quinyon Mitchell that high.
Yeah, that's the UI, isn't it?
That would be a surprise pick, but I think that could happen.
I mean, well, let's get one thing straight. We do one thing about every NFL draft. Majority of the time, there's always that one surprise pick, that one person that nobody saw getting picked because some team had them higher on the board than the majority of the other teams.
Exactly.
So you're saying that this cornerback is going to be the one surprise in the draft. He's going to be the surprise.
It could be. They might just stick to what everyone's saying and take Dallas, but that could be that one wrench. And if that corner goes that high, all them teams in the mid tier are might want to jump up higher to get other corners because there's not many high corners in this draft.
No, it's not.
You got You got 3 or 4, and then it's a big fall off. Like, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's not a defensive draft.
But you got to remember, Justin. You got to remember when you talking corner and you looking at just pure speed versus actual production. I mean, you said Quinyon Mitchell, right? But you looking at everybody from Terrion Arnold. You looking at Kool-Aid. Don't forget about Tyler Nubin from Minnesota, who was a safety who could sneak up in there and do some damage as the top safety being picked. Don't forget about Cooper DeJean out of Iowa. Like it's the corner. That was the first day, right? That was the first day of the combine, and they had some pretty good guys there. That
absolutely. I'm just saying based off where I think teams are taking them high in the first round. Mm-hmm. I think there might be 3 or 4 that could potentially go in the first round, but with all this offense, they're going to drop. Now, in my opinion, Cooper DeJean's the best corner in the entire draft. I think he'll be a safety in the NFL. I think he could potentially be a very high end.
Concerned about his speed?
I think the way Cooper DeJean plays, he could be like an Ed Reed type at free safety. He's got that zone defense, ball hawk skills. He's got good vision and awareness of what he's doing. I think if he goes to the right team, he could be like one of the top free safeties in the league, like Minka Fitzpatrick, in a year or two. I think he has the best potential out of those guys. And he's a chess piece, like kind of like Kyle Hamilton. You can move him all over the place.
I do like that about him, which is why I was wondering where you were going with that, which is why I brought his name up, because now if you're talking about a guy that's a piece away, and let's say one of the top tier teams like Buffalo needs a lot. They need corners, they need safeties, they need receivers. Somebody of that ilk, right, could go up and swoop and get a guy like that. And next thing you know,
exactly.
Bam, instant playoff. The Lions could get him because, you know, they lost what's his name? Two last names. He just left. You know, it's a lot of good. But like I said, if you go and look at what every team needs towards the end of the first round of the draft, I think corner is going to have a lot of value for these teams at the end of the first round.
Yep, I agree. Now, my thing with the Bears, and I've thought a lot about this because I know everyone wants Odunze. I get it. I'm not impressed with Odunze. I kind of felt like he ran slower at the combine than you thought. Like all these 4.8. Okay, Xavier Legette, I like more than Odunze. He's DK.
South Carolina. Yeah.
I would take him over Odunze. In my opinion, he's big body.
First round draft pick right there. So
everyone says he's big body DK, which is exactly what I see in his size, his physicality. And he ran a 4.47. He ran faster than Odunze.
This is true.
I like him better. Like, and it wasn't just that Odunze ran slow. It was the way he reacted in the drills after. I like the professionalism of wanting to stay longer and do it more and more and more. But the fact is, you didn't do it good enough. To me, that's a problem. Who, Odunze?
If you was to give an apples to apples comparison, and I'm gonna give you mine.
Okay. I would say more like a Larry Fitzgerald. I could see him being a big body guy, but he's never going to have that speed. He gets the separation. He tracks the ball well over the shoulder. That's why I'm kind of conflicted. Does Arizona take Marvin Harrison Jr. number one like everyone thinks? What if they see him being the next Larry Fitzgerald? Same team.
I can see you with that. I was going to go a little bit more home cooking. He's giving me Alshon Jeffrey vibes. 6'3", big body, go get it. Fast, but not blazing speed. You know what I'm saying?
Drops an occasional easy ball and he gets hurt.
Not a true number one, but a very good number two.
Right. But my only thing on that is Alshon Jeffrey wasn't fast either, but Alshon Jeffrey was more like Justin Fields. He looked faster because he had that long stride. I don't see that with Odunze either. I see Washington's offense making Odunze look great because they threw up bombs all game and he had that great tracking ability. What's he going to do when he got to run 20 different routes every play on a more timing-based, quick passing attack offense? I didn't really see that from him in Washington. I seen him being that deep ball guy. Well, you can't only be the deep ball guy. And if you don't have that speed, you ain't going to be an every play deep ball guy. So I'm not as high on Odunze as people think. I think, and here's my take too. I'm an Ohio State fan, so I may be a little biased on the whole Marvin Harrison Jr. thing. I watched us lose to Michigan, okay? Mm-hmm. But you know what I did see? I seen DeAndre Hopkins. I seen the last play of the game where we lost to Michigan. You knew they were throwing the last play as a prayer to Marvin Harrison. The defense knew it. The announcers announced it. They're going to double cover him. They did double cover him. Even though it wasn't a touchdown, they didn't win the game. He still got that motherfucker, pardon the language. That's the dude. That's the dude. I don't care what anyone say. He's the best receiver in the draft, and he has been for the last 3 years. Whoever I would be like jumping for joy if the Bears traded for him. Hands down. What would I give? What would I give? Realistically, I'm keeping those 2 number 2s next year and the number 1 because it's a deep draft next year. So I would give up the first rounder in 2026 because by then hopefully we don't even need that. If we're going in the way we're going, you keep the 1 and your 2 2s next year. You give up maybe your 3 and a later pick and your first in 2026. That's still a first rounder, a third rounder next year. You keep your top end picks and number 9. And you still land MHJ and Caleb. And by then, MHJ is probably going to be better than every first rounder pick coming out of 2026, in my opinion, anyway.
Okay. So
everybody gonna be fighting for what's the name in 2026? Anyway.
Girls.
Now, don't quote me on the numbers because I don't have a chart in front of me on the exact value of the picks. But I would think a third rounder and maybe even a later rounder next year.
I think you're talking about giving up too much to move up just those couple spots. What would you do?
Like you said,
Hold on. To backtrack you on that, you're moving from 9 to 4 because if Arizona's sitting there, they're taking MHJ. So you would have to trade with Arizona if you really want them that bad.
So you willing to give up 2 number 1s for Marvin Harrison?
That's gonna be the price.
Number 9. Hold on, but keep in mind, you got, even though it sounds like 2 number 1s, would you give it up for Calvin Johnson if you knew he was going to be Calvin Johnson, or Marvin Harrison, or Randy Moss if you knew they were going to be that guy? If he's this for sure, clear cut, the dude, you give it up.
Well, that's
and you're giving up the year after next year, meaning you're still keeping your first and 2 seconds next year in a deep ass draft.
I'm not doing that because you still got Allen. That's
I get what you're saying, and I know your Ohio State love is coming out, but you.
No. That's not me being an Ohio State fan. That's me being a Marvin Harrison fan.
Even if you're being a Marvin Harrison fan, I get what you're saying. But at the same time, one thing that we do know that those guys did, they did the drills. They did the interviews and things of that nature. You haven't seen Marvin Harrison didn't do none of that.
And that's the one thing.
Justin, we're gonna have to let you go. We got some more guests.
We got another person on. But before we let you go, what do you got? New York doing at number 10?
They're probably taking a left tackle because Tyron Smith might not be there very long, and he's injury prone at this point too. So they're probably they're taking left tackle or they're taking Bowers. Rodgers likes his tight ends, but in my opinion, just let me point this out. I don't think they're going to trade up for Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm just saying if they did, I'd be happy. I'd be happy as hell. I personally want Byron Murphy. I think I wanted us to pay for Christian Wilkins, and as much money as he made, Chris Jones made, and when you see that 3 tech that just blows up in offense all game, Donald, Chris Jones, Christian Wilkins, you need that, and that's going to help Sweat thrive too. Forget the defensive end on the other side. You get that penetration up the middle, 3 tech, which Dexter's not there yet, but Dexter's that big, strong, physical guy. He just needs to work on his shoulder pads getting lower, more consistent. But if you put Murphy in there, I mean, if you watch film, you see this guy taking on double teams with 1 knee on the ground, and he blows right through them. And you watch him at the combine, the dude's built like a tank. Yeah. Like, I really think Byron Murphy could be your Tommy Harris, your Eddie Goldman. He will be the Bears 3 tech. Like, that would be awesome. I think that would be the pick. Yeah. I would trade back a few spots.
I would.
But even if they felt there was a team 11, 12, maybe they couldn't trade back far enough, and this team's like for sure going to get them, and you feel confident taking them 9, I take them 9. Fuck it. Right. I mean, you see what Wilkins just made, 20, 25, 30 million a year. Chris Jones.
We gotta let you go though, Jay. We gotta let you go. We appreciate you coming on, man.
Peace out.
Bear down. All right. That
Yes.
was
Yeah,
that
next
was our
one
boy
is-
J Mac right there. J Mac came on. J Mac had a lot to say.
Hey, he wanted to keep going, but we got
He
more.
wanted to
people,
keep
so.
going, but we have to move on to our next person. So Franklin, we're gonna go ahead and bring
We got
in
Chrissy Love backstage right now. We'll bring her on.
Hey,
y'all
how you
Hello,
doing,
Miss
Chrissy?
Hello.
How are y'all?
Pretty
Good. How are
good,
you?
pretty good.
I'm
So
good.
we already know what the Bears doing at number 1.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So
We're
that
100% sure we're getting Caleb Williams.
yeah, shit. It's about as
If
close
not-
to 100% as possible.
If not, then we got a lot to talk about after.
We do. I just hope the Bears just make the right decision, especially after trading Justin Fields, because I honestly feel like if Justin Fields could have succeeded with the team we have on paper, like as of right now today. You know what I'm saying? I hope hardly. So it don't make sense to me when Ryan Post said in that video how they couldn't do much for him. But I feel like y'all built this great team that we're going to get Caleb Williams into the best situation possible. And Fields couldn't succeed. Like, I get the whole resetting the quarterback market, not wanting to pay Justin Fields after his 4th year X, Y, and Z. But I felt like he could have produced the numbers, in my opinion, to where you want to pay him in this coming up season. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if Caleb Williams was not coming out of this draft, we would have kept Justin Fields at least for another season. That's my opinion. Everyone's so sold on, the social media and the God walking on water, walking on Lake Michigan. This guy is going to be absolutely great, and they just felt like they had to take. Hey, Christy, can you try to turn your phone to see if you can pop the screen on wide?
Oh, okay. Give me a second, y'all.
Just want to see if it works. If it doesn't, don't bother.
Okay, hold on, because my phone's on the stand. Hold on, y'all.
Oh.
There
you go.
Is that better?
Much better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we got the full screen of you, in case we hear the kids running in the background or something.
Oh yeah, my child, she right here. You gonna hear her?
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it at all. So now, what you got going on at number 2? What do you have as far as number 2, which is the Washington Commanders? Who you got them selecting? Do you got them trading?
They're probably gonna select. I don't see them trading. Who we got? Drake May. And
it's pretty much Daniels or Drake May. That's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
And Daniels made it very publicly that he doesn't want to go to Washington, but I don't think that
did he.
He kind of did.
Yeah, he kind of made it public that he did not want to go to Washington.
That'll be funny as hell if they actually get that man.
Yeah, it would.
I think they still will, because I don't see him not playing for Washington.
Like I said, that's a touchy subject right there. You bringing in a player that don't want to be there.
Go to Washington? Did he say exactly why? What did he actually say?
I think something happened during the interview. Actually, they brought in an interview. They had 4 quarterbacks coming in: J.J. McCarthy, Drake May, I think Michael Penix, and
Jaden.
And Jaden come in at the same damn time. And something went on with the interview, and he didn't like it. And he's just hoping he actually wants the Raiders to draft him.
Ooh, they don't got a quarterback, do they? The
Raiders,
they
don't.
They don't.
No, they got nothing.
They got nothing.
They got a wide receiver.
They got Aiden O'Connell, I believe.
Yeah, that's exactly who they started.
Wait, is Garoppolo still there, or is he gone?
Nope.
Garoppolo's they got nothing then.
Yeah. So what you got them doing at number 2?
Yeah, they're gonna keep their pick.
Okay. And who you got them selecting?
I honestly don't know. Like I said, if it's not Drake May, I don't know who they're gonna pick. For a while I thought they was gonna try to trade with us, either them or New England. But they're gonna be probably locked in at the number 2 spot and get the next best thing. So we'll see.
Okay. All right. So what you got as far as you don't have a player, just throw a play out there.
Anybody, quarterback, wide receiver, edge. Where do y'all think?
Honestly, in our opinions, it's either going to be Daniels or Drake May.
Daniels or Drake May.
Pretty much.
Because they're definitely taking
it has to be Drake May. If Daniels don't want to go there, it has to be. That makes sense.
So at number 3, what you got New England doing? They're in need of a quarterback as well.
Yep. Between Drake May and
Daniels, pretty much whoever doesn't go.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be interesting to see out the Bears. We got Caleb. Then we got the Cardinals, New England. Then who's number 4?
Number 4 is the Cardinals.
The Cardinals. They don't have a quarterback though. So yeah.
They need wide receivers to help out.
They need a lot.
They do need a lot.
Yes.
They need
offense, defense.
So now, who do y'all have the Bears getting at number 9? Because I know I want us to get Malik Neighbors, but if the Cardinals need a wide receiver, they might get Marvin Harrison. They might get Malik Neighbors before us, either them or the Giants.
Yeah, I don't see Neighbors slipping to us because I mean he's not. So
who do you want them to get?
Yeah, but who do you want him at 9?
Who do you want at 9?
I want Malik Neighbors. If you're going to go wide receiver, get Malik Neighbors.
Wow.
So that's who you want the Bears to get.
You would take Neighbors over Marvin Harrison Jr. if somehow Marvin Harrison Jr. slipped to 9 though, even though we know that won't happen. But
let's not even say that they slipped to 9. Let's just say the Bears trade up. Okay, you the G and the Bears trade up. Marvin's there, Malik is there, Odunze's there. Who would you select?
Honestly, I would probably go with Marvin. Since he's available, but I like Malik Neighbors too. They're both taking Neighbors. So if we don't go wide receiver, we still need an edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Or do we trade down?
That's true too.
What I said.
That's what I got them doing. I got them if they're there at number 9 and Odunze's there. I said that the Chicago Bears should just go ahead and trade down.
With who? Minnesota or?
I mean, it's a couple teams that they could trade back with. They could trade, like you said, they could trade with Minnesota. They could trade with possibly Denver, Los Angeles. I'm just throwing some teams out there that look like they want to make a trade up. Hell, they can do it with Jacksonville. They actually love Neighbors. They actually want Neighbors. It's gonna cost a fucking lot, but
that's what I'm saying. Like, you all don't let's keep it a perspective here. The Giants can't afford to let a top 5 receiver go past them at 6. Like, they ain't no trading for the Giants, ain't no trading back or none of that.
They just got rid of Saquon and you're gonna leave your.
They have Darren Waller, and that's it. And he don't want to be there. So
unless Arizona trades out or something like that.
They have to take Malik Neighbors.
You know what though? Like I said, I think they're done with Denny Dimes. I think they're just waiting for this contract to
absolutely
go ahead and be over with, and they're gonna move on. So
they don't have to draft a quarterback with that number 6 pick. They don't.
No, they don't. But at the same time, guess what? You don't have shit to protect your quarterback. Your quarterback has been getting fucking hit since the beginning. He's been there.
He's been getting destroyed.
They need everything.
I know.
The only thing they don't need is because they picked up Buddy, the number 1 pass rusher from the Panthers.
But the thing is,
they got one edge rusher.
Like, the Giants need a ton of offensive line help. The Giants need wide receivers. But getting one offensive lineman is not going to protect your quarterback. Getting one possible home run on an elite receiver will at least make your quarterback better because you'll be able to throw the ball out quicker.
But they have the luxury of getting nothing in the second round too, y'all. It's not like they got one.
No, and I have them honestly taking a wide receiver in the second round as well.
So
I have them taking 2 receivers back to back.
So Chrissy, let me get this straight. So your favorite wide receiver, the receiver that you like the most in here, is Malik Neighbors.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you give us a reason why? What do you like about him?
I just feel like he's the better option because, first of all, hold on.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hell, I have my little brats run through here all the time. Don't worry about it.
They be like, "Hi." Hey, but For real though, I just
I'll be
feel
back,
that.
y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
problem,
Yeah, you're
no
okay.
problem. I just feel that this particular draft, right? There is so much parity that can take place, and at any given time, because of the depth, can you go wrong at any position when you're a team like the Titans or the Giants
No.
or the Cardinals? Like you need some
You
of
could take best
everything.
available at multiple.
You might
positions.
right because they're definitely like the Cardinals' defense is terrible. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, but like Brian Dable, he's on the hot seat right now. Like he needs this Danny Dimes thing to work in his favor.
Do you think though that he really needs?
She said she'd be right back. I think
she said she's gonna come right back on.
Okay.
But do you really think he's on the hot seat because that was not his quarterback?
But see, again, like I keep telling people, that's not my quarterback. That's not a whole thing. That's just something the Bears are trying to promote to us.
That's an NFL thing.
That is a big
that's an NFL
more
thing.
for general managers than coaches.
Thank you. It's a general manager.
It is more general manager than coaches.
Not a coach thing.
Exactly.
No. You said that's a Bears thing, but we all know that that's a general manager thing. But that is an NFL thing. If that ain't my guy, that ain't my guy.
No. Let me tell you why.
I think they were stuck with him when they got deep.
That's not a Bears thing.
I can go coach for coach throughout the league that have been to teams and they didn't get rid of the quarterback that was in place, from Hall of Famers to bums. But the Bears are the only team that I can.
The Bears are not the only team. Other teams do that shit all the time.
The Bears are the only team that lets the GM pick the quarterback, then they get rid of the coach after the year they get the new quarterback. The Bears are the only team that consistently do that.
But it doesn't matter. It's still an NFL thing.
It's not.
It is an NFL thing. What? All right, so tell me this.
There we go.
What do you think the 49ers did?
When Dan Reeves got to the Broncos, did he say, "Oh, John Elway's not my quarterback, get rid of him"? No, he didn't.
You're talking about a fucking Hall of Famer. And first of all, hold on. And this is
Hall of Famer to bust.
You're talking about the only reason.
General manager thing. That's not a coach. Did Barry Switzer say, "Hey, don't give me Troy Aikman. That's not my quarterback. I don't want him"?
You're talking about established quarterbacks, John.
I just said listen.
We went straight to the first name.
Hall of Famer to bust. It has happened. It is the GM that is more tied to the quarterback than the coach.
When you already, John,
if you got a questionable quarterback that ain't made strides yet, like a Matthew Stafford, they will get rid of the coach way before they get rid of the quarterback.
What are you talking? Matthew Stafford didn't make strides. What are you talking about?
Don't listen. How many coaches did Matthew Stafford had?
Shit, a lot.
And what I'm saying is they kept Matthew Stafford, but they got rid of the coach.
Because Matthew Stafford was a good quarterback.
Not at first, he was not.
Matthew Stafford was a good quarterback. He just didn't fucking win because he didn't have a team, John. Come on, man. Be fucking real. You don't put up the numbers he put up.
Josh Allen was not a good quarterback.
His talking some bullshit sometimes.
Because you don't listen. Work your
Now Matthew Stafford wasn't a good quarterback. Oh my God.
Josh Allen was a terrible quarterback his first 2 years. Did a coach come in and be like, "Oh, got to get rid of him"? No. That's not a coach thing, bro. That's a GM thing.
Hey, do we think this might be a good time to pay some bills?
It's gonna have to be because he's talking nonsense.
He only think whenever he wrong, it's nonsense. That's all.
He talking about a guy as far as a quarterback that's already
we'll go to a commercial and we'll try to get back on topic.
Oh my God.
We'll try to get back on topic here we go. Let's hit it.
Listen, shout out to my man Terrence from Chicago's Clubhouse podcast from the Moore's Brewing Company here in Chicago, Illinois. All right, we got bros out here putting out this for the Moors. It's tasty. I didn't even have to come on here and lie about this. All right, this tastes like what I like when I drink a beer. I don't drink a beer often because I'm too big and I need to stay off of carbonated drinks. But this is the carbonated drink you need to open up and crack and take a sip. All right, if you want to come out of the dark ages, be educated. All right, get you some of this Moore's brew right here. It's definitely tasty. You can get it in Kimbark and High Park.
Whoa. I thought we were a team. Where's mines? And when are we getting in Tempe, Arizona?
I guess we're going to have to find out, man. But everybody out there, for here in Chicago, go to Kimbark and pick you up some Moors.
And we back. Get yourself some Moore's beer. I don't have my End Zone shirt. Damn it, I have it in the wash.
So for all you people in the chat that don't seem to ever really listen, I said that is a GM thing, not a coach thing. When Jim Mora took over for Dan Reeves, he didn't say, "Oh, Michael Vick can't throw the ball. He's got 52% pass completion. Let's get rid of him." No, he took that man and won 11 games the next season in his third year.
Tell me this: was he not? You talking about established guys? You talking about guys who's not established? Okay. Tell me this: all those Bears quarterbacks that you keep talking about it's a Bears thing. Has any of them proved anything? But they not good.
He was not established in his third year.
Who?
Michael Vick was not established until his
Michael Vick was a good so now Michael Vick. So Michael Vick was a good quarterback.
What was his record his first 2 years?
It don't matter about the fucking record. It's about the player.
The record doesn't matter.
It don't matter about the record. Oh my God! Now you want to talk about the fucking record? So let me get this right. If you're a good fucking quarterback, I guess if you're supposed to be this dynamite quarterback, you can have a great ass record because Jimmy G had a hell of a fucking record,
and that's why he keeps.
But I don't see motherfuckers sitting up there talking about, oh yeah, Jimmy G, man, Jimmy G was the man. No, he had a good record.
That's why he keep getting jobs because he was a winner. Alex Smith.
No, he keep getting jobs because he part of the good old boy network. Get your ass out of here.
He won games and didn't lose.
Get your ass out of here talking that bullshit. Now you talking bullshit. Jimmy G is not a good quarterback. Jimmy G is not a good quarterback.
That's Jimmy Garoppolo was a winning quarterback.
Jimmy Garoppolo's defense was winning. Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't doing shit. Jimmy Garoppolo was a game manager, and he wasn't that fucking good.
You're a game manager, you win games. That's it.
He didn't win them games. That defense won the games.
That's easy. Thank you. His numbers were not good at all.
Let's get it back to the Bears because I do want your guys' opinion on draft and everything like that.
It don't matter his numbers.
What do we got with the Bears going after 9?
The Bears aren't doing anything. In my opinion, they're going to try to pick the best offensive lineman available with that next pick, and then I think they're going to do a surprise at safety with their third pick.
I actually, because I don't have them getting a receiver at 9, I have them getting a receiver in the second round. As much as I still want the center from Georgia, I still kind of want him, but now rumors are he might be slipping.
I don't want no fucking center. You ain't getting no fucking center. Why spend a third round pick on a fucking center?
Because he's a pro-ready center. And we brought in a center that hasn't been healthy for the last 3 years.
So why would you go this year for a third round center? That you could probably pick up.
Who are you going to have at center if the center?
I mean, you're going to have to get one of those guys that you already got right there. That's why they got Ryan Bates.
Didn't they cut Kramer? Kramer's gone, so we don't got another center.
John Kramer barely played it.
He barely played anyway.
I'm just saying because we don't have a center back there right now. Because
we do. We got the guy Sheldon, and then Bates plays center too.
We got the guy from Buffalo, if I'm not mistaken. He was the one who came in here as our new center, but we don't have.
Bates. Y'all, please listen. Bates is mainly a swing guard. He
played center as well. I bet you.
He was a pretty good center.
That Bates might end up being our starting center.
I actually think Bates is going to be your starting center as well.
He's a guy that he played those positions on the line. That's the reason. Poe's one of them. Poe's one of them when he first became a free agent, but he wasn't able to get him.
But I actually, in the second round, I like Polk out of Washington as a wide receiver.
You ain't got no second round pick.
We have a third and a fourth.
Oh, we're getting that second round pick. Sorry, when we're trading back.
75th or 76th, and then we got 122nd.
Well, I had them trading out of 9, remember? So you were getting that second round pick back, in my opinion.
But what? See, that depends. How far are you trading down to? 11? Because that's the only way you're getting that second round pick. It depends on how far down the draft you go.
It depends on how badly somebody really believes in that wide receiver's name that I will absolutely bomb the fuck out of when I'm trying to pronounce again. Adunzie?
Just say Rome. Rome is a lot better.
Rome. Oh, yeah, that is so much easier. Shit, I got to get used to that. Rome.
Oh, shit.
Romo. But yeah, yeah.
I'm not exactly. Thank you, DJ Sheik. It's the center from the Rams that's going to be starting. Not
No, it's not.
Both of those are like identical type players, and the Bills guy is more of a dog at center, and that's what we need.
No, he didn't. He cut his teeth at right guard. Look it up. He
did, but John, he played.
Games.
John, he played center as well. That's why Ryan Pace got.
He got him for options.
Now Whitehair played center too, and he sucked. Like, stop saying just because you did.
Actually, he didn't suck. He did not suck. Now the motherfucker made a Pro Bowl playing center.
He was an above average center.
James Daniels played center at times too, and you know what? They moved him to guard.
That was a dumbass move too, because they didn't give him enough time.
He's a guard. If you put him in center, he's gonna be just like these other turnstiles that we keep picking up off the scrap heap.
Nobody's saying that he's not a turnstile, but
let the man play the backup center role when Nate Davis is on his rag and don't want to play, and Tevin Jenkins is hurt. Let that man come in and do damage where he's done damage in Buffalo, which is at right guard. Let him play.
He plays center too, John. So that bullshit you talk. John, he's gonna be your starting center, John. Sorry to tell you, because the other guy, he's only there for depth purposes. That guy fucking really sucked ass.
He didn't play enough center.
He played enough.
No, he didn't.
He was Pro Bowl listed as a center.
Yeah.
When he made the Pro Bowl, he was Pro Bowl listed.
Hey, guess what? Ryan Bates never made no damn Pro Bowl, man. Stop lying. He ain't never made no fucking Pro Bowl.
That's true.
Bates? Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. What are y'all talking about?
What are you talking about? I said
I'm gonna have to go down the dial because y'all don't know what y'all.
Hold on, what are you talking about? I said that he didn't make the Pro Bowl.
He never made no Pro Bowl, Frank.
Don't even make the Pro Bowl.
Don't even look it up, Frank, because you're gonna embarrass yourself. He didn't make no Pro Bowl.
Nah, he ain't make no Pro Bowl.
Like,
but he did play center. He's gonna more than likely be your starting center.
He ain't it.
We didn't say he was.
I think
nobody says he's there to sit up there.
Coleman actually, if I'm not mistaken, was a drafted center who actually played his position. Bates been all over that right guard, left guard, center position. He played center everything, but his most productive season was 2022, where he started 15 games and played 15 games at right guard.
That's where he's going to be your center. I hate to say it,
and if that's the case,
because
that's another example of the Bears doing
than the guy that you had at the Rams.
Bears doing stupid stuff. That's another example of that. That's all it is.
So what did you want them to do, John?
I wanted them to go draft the center, like for real. Go draft the center.
I wanted the guy from Georgia at center. I still want the guy.
But you don't have the draft capital to get him. He's going to be gone.
He might be there. He might be there in the third round.
He might be there in the third.
All right.
Now Jackson Powers might be gone.
So who's the guy you talking about that you want?
Van Pren, Cedric Van Pren.
Oh, my bad. Runner up in 2022. He did not make the Pro Bowl. Okay.
I tried to tell you, man. You don't.
He was runner up. That's still pretty damn good from what we see at center since Cruz.
And Mitch Trubisky was an alternate in the Pro Bowl, man. Leave it alone.
And Mitch Trubisky had a pretty good year that year.
Yeah,
Let it go, man.
He did.
Let it go.
Came front.
The Pro Bowl's a joke anyway. Nobody freaking cares.
Nobody even plays in it. It's flag football, man. Like, cut it out.
It is flag football.
Let's go play some.
It's literally flag football.
Yeah, it's going to be the NFL in 2032.
Right. So as far as we sit up there, and we've been talking about who the Bears going to get. Some of us got the consensus around is majority of people think they're going to get Rome Odunze at number 9. Some people got them getting what's his name, Dallas Turner. Some people got them trading up to get Marvin Harrison or Malik Neighbors.
Wait, you say some people got the Bears getting Dallas Turner?
Yeah. Some people got them selecting Dallas Turner at number 9.
We got our first comment on Twitter here. Check that out.
I'm trying to figure out how that's even possible, but okay.
Welcome, sir. I didn't even know you could get these comments on here on Twitter. So
I think they just started being able to do that.
I didn't know you can do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So it's
So Sheik is on point though. We do need 2 blue chippers. You're absolutely right. 1,000%.
Exactly. So now, in getting 2 blue chippers, does that involve us trading up, or are we sitting at number 9? Is the number 9 guy a blue chipper?
You can get a number 9 blue chipper.
Depends on who you get. Like, yes, I personally
is Rome Odunze a blue chipper?
I am. No. I'm wearing the Detroit shirt. Yes.
Yes. What the hell is wrong with you? Bears draft, you're rocking out a Detroit shirt. It makes no fucking sense.
Man, will you read the
I
motherfucking
sound
shirt?
hypocritical when I say this, but
Should be
I
on
think Rome is very, very good. Like I
Read
said,
the fucking shirt, man.
Ben Cherry's show.
he don't get it. Girls love the D.
Nah, you don't get it,
I
Frank.
get the shirt.
You
It's a
don't get it.
sarcasm, dude.
When I said my comparison to Rome Odunze was that of an Alshon Jeffries. Alshon Jeffries was a very good, productive number 2 with Brandon
absolutely.
Marshall.
When you had Brandon Marshall,
And I'm not wrong. I'm not mad with that because for every Michael Irvin, you had a Alvin Harper. For every Jerry Rice, you had a John Taylor. You know what I'm saying? You it's okay to have a good number 2 because we do have a bona fide number 1 top 5 receiver in the league. We do with DJ Moore. So I'm cool with that. But when you talk about blue chipper, to Sheik's point, I'm talking about a Marvin, a Joe Alt.
All right, hold on. Before you get into it, JB, before you get into it, all right, let's name who we think that are the blue chippers. Who are the blue chippers?
We're gonna go
non-quarterback or quarterback included, because every quarterback.
I mean, we for the Bears' sake, we're gonna go non-quarterbacks. Okay. Because shit, we already got ours. We know we ain't selecting none of them motherfuckers. So let's go with the non-quarterbacks. Who are the non-quarterback blue chippers in this draft?
In no particular order?
No order.
I think Marvin Harrison. I think Neighbors. I think Alt. I think Verse. I think Turner. I think Latu can be if he's healthy. And Bowers for sure. Like Bowers, that's baby Travis Kelce for sure. Like that's for sure. And then, I mean, I'm gonna go out on a limb here because I like the way he moves. I think Kevin Thomas Jr. is very underrated. He's very, very good.
I don't know if I can give him the blue chipper ranking, but I think he's on 100% agree with you. Underrated for sure.
I think he's on the cusp. Rome on the Bears would not be in the blue chip role because of Keenan.
Yeah, because you already got 1 and 2.
Already got 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll defer to you on this one, Fal, because if you put him in that Chase Claypool role, are you going to use him better than you use Claypool?
And the first time I ever agree with Easy with his last comment right there. I do think Mitchell is a blue chipper as well.
Oh, I was just talking offense.
If you're needed at that position, 100% a blue chipper as well. I don't think I ever agreed with Easy on any single thing, so I kind of feel.
All right, well, Frank, who do you think are the blue chippers?
No, JB said it perfectly right there. I agree with that entire list that JB just gave.
Well, I mean, so me, as far as blue chippers, I'm not talking about guys that I think that are good and very good. I'm talking about guys that can literally probably change a franchise. So I think Marvin. I think Joe Alt. I don't know how the fuck Fashanu is fucking dropping. I don't get how he's dropping when this guy didn't allow a fucking sack.
Yeah. And only 2 hurries.
And only like a couple pressures his whole entire fucking career at Penn State.
And that's a Big Ten team, so he played some tough defense.
Yeah, so he's a fucking mountain of a man. So I don't know how. I think he's a blue chipper. I think Malik Neighbors is a blue chipper. Somebody else that I think is a blue chipper. Bowers is a blue chipper to me. Who else is in this draft that they're possibly talking about? Dallas Turner. I don't consider Dallas Turner a blue chipper. I think Dallas Turner, he sort of gives me. He's probably a better Leonard Floyd to me. He gives me like Leonard.
I got to give him a little bit better than Leonard Floyd. That's like
I'm talking about. I said he's a better Leonard Floyd to me. He gives me Leonard Floyd vibes just by the stature.
And you mentioned that too, and he's a number 9 pick for the Bears. Leonard Floyd, we picked him at 9 too.
That's true. We moved up to get him, didn't we?
I was at the draft that time when they selected him. And I said, who?
We all said that.
Yeah. That to me, who else did you say, JB?
I think me personally, I do. I think. I think Latu
is if that neck injury is going to be
don't
good.
think so.
Latu is a fucking animal.
I said if he's healthy, because production wise, when he's healthy, he was the top dude.
Yeah. Well, my only thing about Latu is that Latu, yes, he played, but to me, he played in a conference that wasn't all that well. It wasn't all that good.
They had some solid offensive linemen in his division that he's in. It's just they didn't really have that great of defenses in the division, that might be why he stood out so much.
It wasn't a good conference to me. I mean, last year they had.
Well, the Pac-12 was down this year across the board. Like every team in the Pac-12 was down this year.
But Latu
no, they were up this year.
No, I'm talking about defensive ratings. They were all down.
Oh yeah, defensive. Well, they always down. Shit, they boo.
And that might be another reason why Latu jumped off the charts because it was in such a weak defense. But Latu
it was all offense. Like everybody was putting up numbers.
I remember watching that game when he was up against Caleb Williams too. Caleb Williams was running for his freaking life the entire game, and Latu was in his face. Like Latu will beat you with speed. Latu will beat you with power. Latu will beat you with hands. And if he doesn't get to the quarterback, he has such a high, like, he's so freaking long that he's going to bat that ball down too, man. The guy, I don't think he's that great as far as the run game goes. Like, I mean, he could use a little bit more improvement and lose a little bit more beef, but pure pass rusher, man, if that guy's neck injury is going to be good, he's going to freaking be a beast.
I mean, but he's
I think he's good. I just don't think he's a blue chipper.
Let's wrap up this talk about the draft because it's starting to get on my nerve.
He's 6'5".
That's because you don't know shit about.
He's long, bro. Like he's 6'5" and he's long.
Yeah, he is. He has a crazy vertical.
Super long, man.
Yeah, he has a crazy vertical. Big ass hands.
No, Chris. Actually, it's because we've been talking about it for weeks.
Yeah,
well, this is the only day where actually
I can't wait till fucking Thursday.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. Of course, I want it to be over with, but talking about it that's not bothersome to me. Yes, easy. We talked about Jared Verse last year, but he didn't come out.
Let's make a shift a little bit.
Cool.
Instead of talking about the draft, let's just play make believe that the draft already happened.
Okay,
and now we're looking at the schedule. We're looking at the schedule now, and we're gonna say, okay, the Bears at home, they have Detroit. Is that a win?
That the first game?
We don't know. We don't know what order it's in.
Yeah, we don't know.
We won't know that probably until May, like late May.
No, I think it comes out
late May, early June.
Yeah. Because remember, JB, we went to the schedule.
We went to the scheduled release party.
And I think that was in like late May.
I just remember it was nice outside.
Yeah, it was beautiful outside.
Shit, that might have been in June.
And we took the picture with Cairo Santos.
Yeah.
I don't know what you know what, T. I want to, but at the same time, it's hard to do it because
May 9th this year? Oh wow. That's like in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I want to, T, but it's gonna be kind of hard because we don't know what the other teams like, what everybody's drafting.
Yeah, that'd be a good question to bring up after draft.
So you want to wait?
You can't play make believe if you don't know what other people are getting.
Yeah, we can wait till after.
Let's wait till after the draft.
Then.
Yeah, I agree. That'd be a good question for next week.
Make believe.
Yeah, like, we can play. We can do the Sesame Street.
Because in actuality, man, no one fucking knows. No one knows. But the experts, they'll claim that they know.
They already have us ranked third in the division, so
they should be on the same terms we are. They don't know fucking shit.
No, they don't know shit. We just admit it.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you guys hear me?
You sound sexy as hell, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay, man. You already know these damn kids, man. Just...
DJ Sheik said he's excited.
We are excited.
He's going to get a fade for the draft.
Hey,
that's funny, man. He's going to get his hair cut for the motherfucking draft.
Hey, but here's the thing. With the exception of the number one pick, you are going to have a house divided with 9. From everybody talking about Odunze to Latu to the best lineman available to trading the pick. Some people want Brock. But I've seen people actually want Brock Bowers, like they've been talking about getting Bowers. And I'm just like, wait, Kmet, Everett, and Bowers? Like what?
If we didn't get that tight end, I would not be against getting Bowers. But there's really no point in getting Bowers now.
If you get Brock, and let's just play the land of make-believe, T. If you get Brock Bowers, you're basically telling Cole Kmet, hit the back of the bus, buddy. You're blocking.
Yeah, that's all he's going to be. Yeah. I mean, actually, our new OC does like to run a lot of 2 tight end sets, though. So.
He does run some 3, but that's not 2 tight ends more, but he's still a West Coast offense guy.
Yeah. What Bears game? You trying to get – oh, in Arizona? Because they do play Arizona.
Again?
Can't hear you, Fal. Yeah,
your volume's out again. You better take that phone away, dude. Take their phones away. It's a school night. Nothing yet.
Yeah, they play Arizona in Arizona.
Yeah, are they going to be playing against Marvin Harrison Jr.? That's going to be a big question right there.
Yeah.
And he said he wanted to play here too, man. Damn,
that's fucked up. Well, we can shift off of football for
I know you can hear me now.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
There
it is.
So why
the question is, do I want to hear what you was saying when you was like
Get back. Go back in the room.
What I do?
What I do? Yeah. Take that phone away.
It's bedtime.
Go. Nobody want to see you. Go.
So,
anyway, what we could talk about is we know how Chicago Bears fans love to travel.
Oh, yeah.
So
we got that in London.
Where would we love to travel that's on the schedule this year?
London?
Fucking London. Let's go.
Funnest place I have ever went was London, man. I ain't going to lie about that. The funnest place I ever went.
Let us know in the chat. If you ever been to a Bears game in London, let us know and tell us what made your trip there a good trip or a great trip or exciting, wherever it was. What made yours?
You might not be in a family show then.
We also have the Hall of Fame game in Kent.
Who the fuck wants to go to Ohio?
Hey, man, there's some people that
want to go to baby,
because they ain't going to be able to afford to go to London.
Who the fuck wants to go to Ohio?
I might end up saying I want to go to that shit. Why you bullshitting?
Huh?
I might have to go to that because I might not be able to afford London. So we have that. We have the game in Arizona. We have, of course, Minnesota, Detroit, and Green Bay. Who else we got?
We got the Texans. I think that would be. Is that here or that's there?
No, that's here.
I might be able to get a.
Hey, Val, did Houston take over? Right? Did you ever go to that one before?
No. I went to the Atlanta takeover.
Atlanta, okay. And then a lot of people we know went to Dallas too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I went to the Dallas one. I didn't go to
right. I thought we had talked. You was at the Dallas one, right?
Yeah, I went to Dallas. I went to Jerry's World.
So Jerry's World, right. So, hey, that Houston game at Reliant, y'all, that might be one.
That's going to be a good one this year for sure.
They got
Go ahead.
What we saying, Fal?
I was going to say, once again, it all depends on this what makes it so crazy because we don't know exactly when they play. They can fuck around and be in London one week and then the following week be in Houston. So now you got to choose.
Yeah.
I ain't no fucking baller. I ain't going to fucking London then sitting up there go to fucking Houston.
Hey, just rock out my private jet up in this bitch.
Yeah. Actually, if they play in Arizona is low key. It's a nice, beautiful.
He's biting that lip. Yep, we don't hear you again.
Hey there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Your friends keep calling, sweetie.
Damn.
Foul's gonna lose it. Nope, Foul's gonna lose it.
They also play in San Francisco.
Y'all can hear me now?
We got you now.
I definitely want to go to that.
Where at?
San Francisco.
They play in San Francisco this year?
Yeah, they play in San Francisco. I want to go to that.
Oh, you want to be part of the tree, huh? The San Francisco tree?
Now wait a minute, hold on. Are you telling me we play San Francisco again? Ain't this like the
Yeah, we just played them last year.
We just played them, but that was in Chicago.
No, we played them in San Francisco.
No, we did not.
That was the tsunami game this year.
We played them in Chicago.
You're not listening. I said, is this not the third time in the last
5 years? Yeah, this is 3.
Yeah.
Like, why do we keep playing them?
You mad?
No, I'm just wondering why we keep playing them. That's all.
I wouldn't want to keep playing.
Who cares?
Well, yeah, I am mad. I don't want to fucking play San Francisco.
I'm just curious because, like, don't it seem like we always play Atlanta? We always play New Orleans for some reason. Like, we always play these same teams. Like,
well, I got something for the people in the chat. Check this out, everybody. Thursday, we plan on going live for the NFL draft. So we can finally get this shit to rest. We can finally go ahead. Yes. For all the Caleb Tramp stampers, we can draft you guys, this guy. You know what I'm saying? For the Bears fans that don't like Caleb and wish we kept Justin Fields, we can go ahead and just move on from this shit and draft to number 1 and talk some shit about who's going number 9, if we're trading up, if we're staying, or if we're trading down. So we will be going. We're going live, right? Thursday, right?
I would love to not just go live. I would love for all of us to be in like the same location and do like a little draft party. I don't know if that's possible. I would like it.
I'm a suburban.
Frank can't
get out.
My car sucked, dude. I'm scared to send that shit down the fucking block right now.
Oh Lord.
You can barely get out your house with them skunks all right there with their little tails pointed already.
I rock out my freaking gun and they'll fucking leave. That's for damn sure.
Look at T blind ass up there. Look at
him. Right? Like, you took off that.
He said, read between the lines.
How many fingers did you hold up right there? T, did you know?
3.
Oh,
God damn it. But yes.
We know. Hey, DJ, we know that there's hood motherfuckers on the West Coast. We know that. I don't know about too many of them being in San Francisco, but we do know that there are hood people on the West Coast.
Hey, DJ Sheik might be hood as hell too.
Hey, he could be. Shit.
Hey, Sheik, if you want to come on right quick, man, come on. Send the link. Let's go.
We'd love to hear your top 10 too.
You know what else that I was thinking about?
What's that?
When we were talking about this. Now, when we say the draft, right? The draft. Is this not the most influential and monumental draft that the Bears have ever had? Like, seriously, think about this.
But didn't they say that last year too?
They say that every year.
They tried to say that because
it's like a generational quarterback, man.
Literally the most influential and monumental at the same time. Because guess what? I thought when we drafted Urlacher was pretty monumental. I thought when we drafted I take that back. The Cedric Benson one was terrible, but we was as high as 4. I don't know why we picked Cedric Benson, but you know.
Rest in
Curtis
peace,
Enos.
Sure. That was a tough one.
The penis, Curtis Penis.
Hey man, this is a family show.
I wish it was a family show. It ain't.
Oh, families watch the show. Gotcha.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit better.
Curtis Enos went number 4.
So they both went 4. See what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to pull up that draft because I think that's the one that made me want DeMarcus Ware or Sean Merriman. One of those two.
No, that wasn't it. Not the Curtis Enos. The Curtis Enos.
Oh no, that was the Cedric Benson draft. Right. That was the Cedric Benson.
Curtis Enos, Charles Woodson, Randy Moss.
Oh.
We could have had Randy Moss.
Oh.
We selected Curtis Enos.
That is
great
so
fucking pick.
That is so Bear-like, right?
Great fucking pick.
Kevin White. Matter of fact, I wouldn't mind having Kevin White.
Hey, I like Curtis Enos.
Huh?
I liked him at Penn State.
I like Curtis Enos.
I liked him at Penn State.
I didn't like him over fucking Randy Moss.
Well, no.
And we were badly in need of a wide receiver. And then guess what we did the following year? Guess what we grabbed? Cade McNown.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Guess who we could have had? Dante
Culpepper. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man. Hey, let's get into some shout outs. I'm tired of talking about
But no, before we get into some shout outs, we gonna mention these bad news Bulls.
Man, nobody want to talk about them
These
motherfuckers,
bad news Bulls, man. They disappointed a lot of people. We thought maybe they were gonna squeak in the playoffs. Couldn't even do that, man. They played Miami without Jimmy Butler and still got their ass whooped.
Man,
I expect
Jerry Reisendorf needs to sell both of his teams. Both of his teams are right now showing that they are, well, the Sox ain't showing that they're mediocre. Mediocre would be good for the fucking Sox right now.
Did you say the Sox are mediocre?
They've been shut out 8 fucking games already.
Hey, they scored 5 runs today and lost, so that's a win for them.
I don't want to hear that.
How you score 5 runs and then lose?
Because you're the fucking White Sox. That's why.
Yes, because you're terrible.
Yeah, they are terrible.
You score 5 runs, you about to win the game, then you lose the game in the ninth. How do you man? That's a poorly coached team.
Oh man,
that has no talent.
Putting Justin Jones on David Njoku.
Okay, all right.
It ain't that fucking bad.
Let's also since we did flip the Bulls for a quick second here. All right, I said right from the get go when everyone's like, "Oh no, Jimmy Butler, piece of cake." I was like, the difference is we have Billy Donovan and they have a good coach. The Heat were gonna beat us.
Hey, y'all want to see me do my Billy Donovan impression?
Yeah, do it.
He's doing it.
I wish he can put more effort into the freaking team than he does on chewing his gum. That's for sure. He chews his gum harder than he fucking puts on the team.
Right.
Wait a minute. Jeremy said minor league baseball tickets are more expensive than the Sox tickets. Wow.
Yeah, I believe
that might be true. Shit.
That's crazy. I'm sure that's
crazy
true.
part
is saying the Birmingham Barons are better than the White Sox.
They're probably more fun to watch than the White Sox.
The crazy part is this arrogant ass, cheap ass fucking owner has the nerve to try to ask the city of Chicago to build another fucking stadium.
Get the fuck out of here,
man.
I
know, right?
Like, dude.
We got some stadium news.
Yes,
nobody cares about that shit. Nobody cares about that shit.
Tomorrow, people, check it out. Tomorrow, the Chicago Bears are going to be dropping some information on perhaps a stadium being built right there on the lakefront.
Oh, ain't no perhaps, buddy. They digging the shovel is hitting the ground this summer.
It would be great.
It's coming from the same people who said we should not draft Caleb Williams with the #1 pick. We should get Drake May. It's from the same group of people.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Can't even fucking get in Arlington Heights to get the Bears. Stupid.
Nobody want to come out there.
No, nobody want to go to Arlington Heights.
89% of the season ticket holders are from the suburbs, so you can't say that shit.
Well, bring y'all ass to the city, shit.
I wish it was that easy to get to the freaking city.
How about the Bears make the shit affordable?
I'll take that shit too.
Yeah,
man.
Same price as White Sox tickets. I mean, I guarantee it'd be some good shit.
They raised them up like $300.
Yeah, they raised shit. They raised up the game day.
It's gonna because you're gonna get Caleb. You're gonna jack up the price.
I'm about to give my shit up, man. I can't keep on paying that.
Hey, not for no losing product, but you know.
Shit, if it's a winning product, I still can't pay for it.
Hey, but you feel a little bit better.
Break my boot, Cook.
Yeah, I will feel better trying, but I wouldn't succeed. Said unless I win the lottery.
Oh, I got some numbers too.
I got some scratch offs upstairs.
I got some Powerball, some Mega Millions I didn't check. Matter of fact.
Yeah, so check that out tomorrow. They will be having information about the Chicago proposal as far as for a new stadium there on the lakefront. Frank doesn't like it, but we fucking love it.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna love them taxes. We ain't gonna let them.
If I read correctly, the one that I sent you earlier, Frank, the Bears had already had about $2 billion in earnest money, but now there's another collective to where it's up to 4.5. Right? If I'm not mistaken, 4.5.
Oh, sorry, you froze there for a second.
Yeah, you're like 4.5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we just got the at.
$4.5 billion for a new stadium. Hell, that should do it, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, I'm not against it being on the lakefront because I do think location and view and everything like that is a huge thing. And I would love for them to stay on the lakefront, but fuck me, man. It's so hard to get out there.
You just wanted that 15
That 15-minute fucking drive, man.
Man, hop your ass on the metro. I know the Amtrak.
Yeah, the metro smell like piss, man.
Shit. Try on
smell like
CTA shit.
piss.
I don't take trains.
You deal with some real piss and shit then.
Right. Your ass on the
Whoa,
CTA.
Lorenzo, 15 billion is needed? No, not for
No,
no
that
stadium.
ain't no 15.
It's not like they don't have that.
No, not for 15 billion for a stadium. I thought didn't the Death Star only cost like 2 billion?
No.
Look that up.
Death Star? No.
Ain't no 15 billion.
I don't think it's 15, but I don't think the Death Star was only 2.
So I think we should go ahead.
Well, this team's selling for two and 3. The Cowboys are worth like 4 billion, right?
Let's go ahead and get into these shouts, man, before we let's foul them out. Let's go ahead and get into these shouts before we get out of here.
Cue the music.
Shall we? Oh, y'all waiting on me to cue the music.
Not really.
Oh, so now y'all like
God damn, dude, you were right. 1.9 billion. Holy shit.
I told you.
Wait, what happened?
For the Death Star.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Warren ain't playing with this stadium. He wants the fucking baddest motherfucking toy in the NFL.
All right.
Am I talking now?
No, God.
Easy. Why don't you go ahead?
What's your mock draft?
Hey, Mama Gordon in the house, y'all.
Hey,
Mama!
what up, Mama Gordon?
Missed you.
How you doing, Mama?
Oh, shit, Mama.
Welcome back.
We money.
I feel like it's been too long.
You're big
What up,
fans
E-Money?
here.
All right.
We gotta get Mama back.
Humpty Dumpty, it's on you.
Mama got
Humpty
that line
Dumpty?
dancing.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Dumpty.
I haven't heard that one yet. That's a good one.
Miss you too, Mama. Miss you too.
Yeah, my mock draft is number 1, Bears get Caleb Williams. Number 2, Washington gets Drake May. Number 3, the Patriots get Jaden Daniels. Number 4, Marvin Harrison. Number 5, Big Neighbors. Number 6.
Shout outs. Why the fuck you
Someone asked for my mock draft. I have it memorized. It's okay.
Oh, you have it memorized.
Yeah.
It's taking too long already.
Yeah, number 6. Well, okay. Well, I was interrupted, Franklin. Turtle. Number 6 was the Giants. Number 6, the Giants are getting. I think they're going to actually get Brock Bowers. Number 7, Joe Walt to the Titans. Number 8, I forget what 8 was for, but number 9, I think the Bears trade back.
8 was the Falcons.
Yeah, but I forgot who I have them taking.
Turner,
probably Odunze. Oh no, not Odunze. Yeah, I forgot who I had them taking, but I do think the Bears will trade back. And then I think whoever trades with us at 9 gets Fashanu. And then at number 10, either Odunze or Neighbors, whichever one the Chargers.
Neighbors going out of the 10.
Wait a minute, did you have the Giants taking Brock
Bowers?
Yes,
Bowers. Yeah.
That's my crazy pick. My every year something happens that completely shocks you, and that's kind of my shocking pick.
A double
That's
tight
super
end?
shocking considering they have Darren Waller, but okay.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
two
I
tight
think
ends?
2 tight end sets are going to become the norm. That's why I said in the chat, we're going to see the rise. We're going to see the rise of 2 tight ends. We're going to see the rise of, putting more emphasis on getting a really good slot corner. I think that's
Is that the dog? What the hell is that up there?
That's my dog. She wants attention. She wants to talk, but she can't. Anyway, yeah, Easy does it tomorrow. Hosted by Humpty Dumpty. At what time am I doing it again, T-Nick?
After Sherry, which is after 9, right?
Around 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock our time.
9 your time? Oh, yeah, that's easy. So probably about 7 my time. So 9 o'clock your time. Y'all should tune in. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll give an official Bears mock draft with a special guest, and it'll be great. So definitely tune in. I was going to have my roommate draw a Caleb Williams tramp stamp that I could show everyone, but it wasn't worth it.
We weren't going to look at it anyway.
Yeah, I know. Y'all would have been like, oh, get that away from me, man. But it's okay. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Shout out to you guys. Great show. I'm going to stick around.
What up?
All right.
Right,
On
time's up,
me?
right?
Frank?
All right. Yeah,
Wait, we can't have 2 white guys in a row. Chris,
Oh, the music is throwing me off.
Yeah, the fuck we can put 2 white guys in a
What
row.
the fuck does that matter? Why do we gotta go there? Shit, I'm always first until Easy just stole my damn thunder.
Hey,
What I
Frank,
do.
you're pretty fly for a white guy, though. You're all right.
We call that roasting marshmallows.
All right, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Chicago Bears community with this one. It's finally draft day on Thursday, and so freaking excited finally to get this shit over with. Other than that, I don't really got too many shout outs. Hey, God bless. Fuck this weather. Let's get some warm weather up in here. Got to give a shout out. Hey, I got to throw one shout out here, though, to Mama Gordon. Love seeing you back on the chat. Thank you for coming back. Hopefully you tune in more. Definitely have to get you back soon, too. That was always a blast having you on.
Right. Grogu missed your mama.
Yeah. Got to give a shout out to Grogu. I ain't giving no shout out to those fucking White Sox. It's an absolute freaking embarrassment to the city of Chicago right now. Like, the Blackhawks finished second to last in the NHL, and they look like freaking all-stars compared to what the freaking White Sox are doing right now. An absolute embarrassment. Worry about your freaking team, not where you're going to move next, you freaking clown.
Couple one today.
Bulls related. Please fire Donovan.
Fire everybody.
I really wish Arturo Raka, whatever the fuck your name is, dude. You should get the hell up out of here, too, man. Get us a whole new regime. Reinsdorf, sell the fucking team, actually. Sell the fucking team. You want to spend all your time in baseball anyway. Get the hell out of the Chicago Bulls organization.
Fucking up baseball, too, so it don't matter.
Shout out to DeRozan, who might be getting $40+ million a year. I'm not a fan of that because that means that you're not getting help.
He said he want to win, but you want.
He did.
All the money.
He has already
Motherfucker,
said that
you
he
don't
doesn't
wanna
think
win.
he's taking the $40 million a year. He wants to have a team around him. Not about the money. God bless you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, Bullets is still on. Gotta get a shout out to LeBron James, by the way, too, guys. LeBron James, who cried like a little bitch his entire press conference, his entire fourth quarter, where he had a pretty solid fourth quarter. Kudos. But guess what, dude? You had the shot, you had the opportunity to make the game-winning three-pointer, and you fucking choked.
Did you just give kudos to LeBron?
Choked. I gave kudos. I will never diss LeBron's talent. That guy is freaking talented as none other. But he's a little bitch who destroyed freaking basketball because all the people who followed him became little bitches now too. All I gotta say is in this, who watched that Boston Celtics game and watched their star player Tatum get his ass destroyed, powerbombed on the floor, got up, ran to the other court, took free throws, didn't cry like a little bitch and sat there for 5 minutes holding his butt cheek thinking that he's absolutely gonna have freaking surgery soon. So fuck a goddamn LeBron James.
Oh, I love that.
All right, next.
God damn, that beer is really kicking in.
Yeah, I took down the whole boot.
Yeah, I know.
House
Shit.
boot.
They talk about my foul mouth.
Yeah, whenever Bullets chimes in with that LeBron James bullshit.
First of all, I want to give a shout
Bullets,
out.
I would love a hug, dude. Come on over here.
Bullets need to come on. Like, Bullets, we haven't seen you.
We do need to get you on, Bullets, and have a Jordan LeBron segment up in this bit.
Bullets like Don Burr.
Don Burr Part 2.
First of all, let me give a shout out to the chat. The chat was lit tonight.
I'm gonna drove the lane.
JB's gonna go through the chat, so I'm gonna leave that up to him. Welcome back, Mama Gordon. Welcome back, JB's mom. Well, she's always here. Hello.
Yeah, that's not a welcome back. That's a welcome.
I want to give a shout out to T Nick, Frank the Tank, Humpty Dumpty over there, and JB. I also want to give a shout out to our sponsor.
Look at his head. Look at his head.
Looks like you put it in one of those bowling ball dispensers where it freaking shine that bitch.
All
up.
I know is all the
Shiny
King's
head
horses and all the King's men couldn't do shit. They couldn't do shit. So
you look good, Humpty.
Neither could the Cubs fans. Once again, maybe give a shout out.
Kind of a winning record.
Let me give a shout out to our sponsors, Visions, In the Zone, Moore's Beer, Hugh, and also remember to check out friend of the show, Israel Donajay over there, signature on 13th and Wabash. I think T, you said they may be having some little draft party or something like that going on over there.
I think they are.
Go check it out. I don't know if you need tickets. If not, just take your ass in there, have you a good time. Watch the Bears draft Caleb Williams and whoever the fuck else they gonna get. Shout out to I don't want to give a shout out to the fucking Bulls or the fucking Sox because they suck ass and they have the same damn owner that's fucking up baseball. You realize that I have not seen not one Sox game this season, and I did not watch not one Bulls game this season.
You didn't watch any Bulls games, really?
None.
Wow.
Because of the fucking dickhead ass owner.
Oh, I hate him too, but I still watch him. Not the White Sox.
Shout out to all the Jewish people. Is it Passover today?
Yes, they too.
Yes, they too. They too Passover.
Thank you.
Shout out to the Jewish people. Just letting you know, we honor nationalities and stuff. Totally fucking
up those words.
Isn't it?
Totally fucking up those words.
Isn't it?
I don't know, motherfucker. Shit. I'm just saying it. Goddamn it, shit. I want to drop a piece of glass and step on it and say Mazel Tov. But goddamn it.
You got it. You got the gist.
Yeah,
you had the beat down. It was a nice tone. It was a nice tone. I give you that.
Yeah, shit. What the hell you want? Oh, shout out to my man Grogu. Check him out on the Disney app. Mandalorian season 4 is coming out soon, but you can check him out on the other 3 seasons. Shout out to the kiddies that kept muting my ass, and their ass should be in fucking bed because it's 10:04. If not, it's gonna be somebody's phone. Shout out to the city of Chicago. Please be safe. And outside of that, shout out to my fiance, and that's it. Shout out to our boy Hatch tuning in tonight. Our boy Hatch, we see you, player. I'm done.
You fucked up Grogu's intro. Did you not give your shout out to your guy? I didn't hear Grogu.
I did.
God damn, then maybe it was Easy's fault.
That's that fucking beer your ass keep drinking.
Yeah, it's not.
I take responsibility. I don't know what we're talking about.
Fucking, I blame bullets. He fucked up my cheek. That bullshit.
Water is so refreshing.
Yeah. Shout out to the city of Chicago trying to get this stadium shit done.
Those are so random. Jimmy's just like, water is so refreshing.
Oh my god.
Yes it is. Yes it is. You could be a water. You get a sponsorship of Aquafina.
Ice Mountain. It's better. Aquafina is bullshit.
Aquafina sucks, man. Give me some Ice Mountain.
Also, I wanted to say,
I'm not too passionate about this.
Give a shout out to the family of the officer that passed away.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say he passed away, but the officer that was killed.
Murdered. Yeah,
that was murdered.
Yeah, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah. Please.
Tell your cousin
come
we
on,
said.
man. Put the damn guns down. Life is precious. Life is short. Enjoy while you're here. Quit going around taking people's lives over something so stupid.
Senseless.
Just senseless and stupid. Come on, man. We better than that. We one of the greatest cities in the world where people are scared to come here because you got idiots that like to sit up and kill people just for fun or try to take their personal belongings because you don't have it. Get off your ass and earn it. Now, baby.
Shit.
You got to get out and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by.
No fake outcast ass.
Man, hey, cut the music, man. I got a long.
Shit.
Yeah.
We got 69 viewers. Nice.
That's what I'm saying. It's a long one, fellas. I've been charting it.
No, actually, we gonna need music for this.
No.
Yeah, but different music.
Okay.
I love this music, dude. It's got that rhythm.
I love it too, but it's about changing it up, right? I don't know. I'm not producing, so I don't know.
What do you want on here?
Frank, you over there giving me you giving me like Dr. Evil vibes right now with that head, man.
T, drop that Chris Breezy for me.
Oh, yeah.
The motherfucker about to get our ass pinged.
Play some Do You Know the Muffin Man? That's really what we want to hear.
Hell no. Okay,
Frank
tone that down, man. That's
Easy. You're always killing the fucking vibes, man.
always killing the vibe. Don't you kill
What
that vibe. First and foremost, shout out to you fellas. Like I was telling my boy T-Nick earlier, hey, Tuesdays, man, I look forward to being on with my brothers, man, because it ain't nothing. The work day be hectic. People can't drive. People taking your parking spaces knowing they don't even live around here. And then you get home and you get you a nice little meal, get on here and be with my brothers, and it's a good time. So it brings me back, full circle to where I was when I woke up this morning. So, the benevolent.
Damn.
Wait, whoa.
What the hell?
Okay, Lorenzo.
Wow.
Not a left field. But
I mean, shit. Nah, I mean, shit.
I'm not mad at him for that.
Agree with
I've never had a take on this. So.
Okay, that's politics. We'll leave it out.
Yeah, that's on the Sunday show. Shout out. We had a new one today. I don't know. Nicole, I believe that's how you spell your name. Nekohl Johnson. Thank you for chiming in, man. We appreciate the love. Jeanette Johnson chimed in. She's becoming a P1, y'all. Not becoming
That's
she
good.
is.
She's on every show, man.
Like clockwork, you know what I'm saying? And we appreciate the love from our, that's homegrown right there. Crooked Commission always checking in, giving us love. And my man Jeremy Bowman checking in with the love and the stats and everything. Lorenzo Clemens, big bro, we love you, man. Big Ten referee, know a lot about football, love Chicago. Down there in New Orleans, I believe. Jesse
He's also an actor.
Oh, and he's an actor. There you go.
Yeah.
Triple threat. Jesse Cottrell, thank you for chiming in as always. Jesse's one of our P1s as well. And then we have, oh my God, Michael Eason. Michael, if you're new, hello, Chicago in the house at 827. Thank you for joining the Chicago Clubhouse podcast and rocking with us. Michael has some very good comments too. He was engaged and involved. And then my man Tucson J, always represent Tucson's also becoming a P1. Some guy named Easy, I don't know who that is.
Humpty Dumpty's.
Sounds like a real dweeb to me.
I bet you he likes water.
Dude,
probably a big water guy.
His name is Dr. Evil.
Dweeb. I haven't heard dweeb since like 87. But thank you. Hey, always good to see Franco Dowd back.
That's
Franco Dowd
right there, man.
Frank Dowd, Frank Marshall, Frank.
Who is that Franco Dowd motherfucker?
Frankie Knuckles,
crazy, man.
Franklin
Richards. He
Richards.
drinks out of a boot.
That's that Franklin Richards.
Franklin Richards. Hey, you got that though.
I got it.
That was the alley-oop. Hey, 8:59. Hi guys, we came to say hello. Shout out to our girls from last week, Bear Girls.
Bear Girls.
Shout
out to the Bear Girls.
Love to the Bears girls last week. That show was popping. Hey, they on X, formerly known as Twitter, shutting things down. Love it. Thank you, ladies. Let's see who else because we got a lot of repeats. We were live. Hey, Nate Turner, man. Hey, Nate, we got to get you back on, man, to come in and chime out. Let me know what you're doing for the draft. Hey, Bears are going to draft J.J. McCarthy. Watch. Nate Turner, you wild for that, brother.
No,
Not Bob Avellini. Love when he comes in. Bob Avellini, for all you know, that was one of the Bears' former quarterbacks made back in the day. But not Bob Avellini be checking in. We're going to have to get this man. I'm trying not to say his name just yet to the end, giving him the respect properly due. But he been chiming his ass off tonight. Hey, Dr. Truth, my man, thank you for chiming in. DJ Sheik, hey, that's a new one, y'all. Chiming in on X, too. Sheik had a lot to say. We got to get that brother on the show. He said he was going to get a fade for the draft. He coming clean, cut, and correct. Hey, look, you gotta come clean. You gotta get the waves going. You gotta come clean, cut, and correct.
Damn, Frank, that
mine's all
great. Fun, dog.
What?
Hey,
I mean, not yours. Talking about Easy Humpty.
That's Easy Head.
Why you keep
Easy
mixing me
Head
up
needs
with
some
that
fucking sun, man. You need to sit your ass out there in the sun in Cali.
I'm with stupid.
Hey, you know what you are? You guys are like step brothers. Like,
Yeah, a little bit. Frank and I
just wanted to do like little funny camera stuff. It's just like easy.
Oh,
You're gonna bury
You're supposed to turn the other way. You fucked it up.
You're gonna be
You gotta go the other way.
I timed it well. I forgot about the camera being weird.
Hey Frank, stop touching his drums, man. This is crazy, y'all. We are
That's
wild.
what I said, crazy. That's what I said.
Alexis, hey, this is another new one. Alexis Benjamin. This RO Buzz laughing my ass off, or cuz I'm not quite sure what that meant, but Alexis, thank you for chiming in. First time I believe I heard from you. That is winding down. Mama Gordon, thank you for chiming back in at the end of the show. My man, like you said, my man Hatch, thank you for chiming in. Hatch, we gotta link up, man. It's playoffs, you know. We watch the hoops too. We gotta get up, get some of these games in. Now, our producer and our man at arms and man of service, all the way in South Korea, I believe.
I believe he's in South Korea now, yeah.
My man Crazy Ace chimed in.
One of the Koreas.
Hey,
It
right
better
now,
be South
salute the
Korea.
service he over there doing what none of us on this panel could do, because I know I couldn't do it. But thank you. Keeping our borders safe, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, Crazy. Man, now we're going down to the heavy hitters. He came in early and often. Shout out to my man Bullets. Bullets he had unlimited ammo against Frank today. He was like
sure
that
did.
thing.
I don't give up. I don't give up.
Select star. He was on you.
He lived up to his name.
Hey, unlimited ammo.
He didn't live. He didn't get him, motherfucker.
Unlimited ammo.
Hey, did you give a shout out to DJ Sheik?
Love me, my bullet.
Yeah, I did. I shouted out DJ
Love
Sheik.
you, Bullets. Other than your love for freaking LeBron James, I love everything.
Absolutely. So, DJ Sheik said he's Chicagoan.
Y'all put my ass in bed over here.
You gotta get it. Hey, that be how long? Look, the list be just going and going and going and going.
Ooh, we get the
Yeah,
energy.
I love it though.
We know once T talk, go going to sleep and shit, you gonna hear this motherfucker snoring.
Hey, trying to keep it close as I can. That's why I said cut the music off, because it lulls you to sleep. If you say look into my eye, that's what you said, T.
God damn, Easy, what the fuck? You got like a U going on in your head?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I got a vein.
Shit. Fuck, got a U.
It does. You look like you got a smile. It looks like your fucking head is smiling up at us right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Hey, first of all,
It's like a sticker you get from Walmart.
leave the Klingon jokes alone. My man, leave the Klingon jokes alone, y'all. Cut it out.
Oh, you said a you.
Stop it out.
Nothing wrong with Star
Well,
Trek.
it's the cul-de-sac.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Lord.
You
The house
God
right
damn,
there.
dude, that's some fucked up
Chris,
shit
you
right there, man.
stupid, man. You said a you.
That's a big ass shoe.
Oh my God.
Y'all done threw me all off. Hey, shout out to SB, happy birthday and everything. Shout out to my aunt. Hey, shout out to my son Cameron and my grandbaby Kai that were watching. Hey, y'all, send out some good loves and vibes. Cam got signed with Ecuador. He's going over there to play pro ball in top division. Shout out to him. Safe travels. He leaves Saturday.
Frank don't get sniped bullets. Frank don't
Love
get
it.
sniped.
And
You missed on your
y'all
snipe.
know if we get. Hey, shout out to the Edgers. They always lurking and watching somewhere. Love
Shout out to the editors.
back in there. And shout out if anybody's watching, if we got one guest, one visitor, anybody we know as moms. Shout out to affectionately known as Miss Sandra. Shout out to you, lady. Mother's Day coming soon. Got to get you on. And that's it.
My turn.
Yeah.
Well, first of all,
Let me
I'm
get
Set the feed.
Let me get the real shit out now if Terrence is talking.
gonna shout out first. I want to shout out my guys, Frank the Tank, JB Foulmouth, Humpty Dumpty. Appreciate y'all, man. It wouldn't even be a show without y'all, man. Don't nobody want to hear me talk for an hour and a half.
You're welcome.
You just
And
disappear for an hour.
2 hours and 15 minutes now. But I guarantee I wouldn't talk that long anyway. The chat, I'm not going to say everybody that JB just said, but we appreciate all of y'all in the chat, even the ones who don't say anything. But
true.
if you don't say anything, you are officially a lurker.
L for love. Good times.
See, we do an L for love, but Easy is gonna do the U.
The University of Miami. That's why I got a full ride to Miami.
Why could
you did?
Yeah, because I'm the mascot by default.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. So yeah.
Homage to my
Shout out to everybody that. Oh my man, Maurice. Yo, my man. What's up, man? So he's new. Well, he's new on the chat, but he's not actually new watching the show. He watches almost every week.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Maurice.
Appreciate you, brother. Tip I had to you. Hey,
gonna...
remember to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Damn, all it takes is a goddamn click. Just click and like this motherfucker.
We're going to get him on here one of these days. One of these days, we're going to get him on here. What happened with the visions? I didn't say visions yet.
But you got to have vision.
I was waiting.
There you go. Well, you didn't wait for me to say
I fucking don't care anymore. Just go.
Damn. It's like that.
I was waiting on that freaking button, just waiting. And then you said visions.
You smoke crack, don't you?
We do smoke crack on this fucking show.
You smoke crack, don't you?
We got to get that one up more because I got to scroll down for that one, man. Like that. Oh, there she
goes. We got crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
No.
That's the JJ McCarthy question right there.
So I was on the shout outs. Shout out to everybody in the chat, even the ones who are the lurkers and they don't say anything. Okay, so we are on to our sponsors, which Chris already mentioned, but I'm gonna mention them again. Visions, you don't have to do the visions.
I was waiting for it until you said
you don't have to do that no more.
I was waiting for it.
Moore's Beer, raise your standards. In the Zone Clothing. Chris's pillow. whatever the fuck that pillow is.
Yeah, that's great.
The pillow for Grogu.
Yeah, his ass sleep too. I told you.
He uses the force.
Keep trying, Robbo. You got this.
Because I was tired of hearing his ass moan. So.
I did he.
Oh, bam! He done it, did it.
That was a low blow, man. That hurt.
You talking about you tired of hearing his ass moan?
Hey, you want to
did you say that? Hey, you
took that one to the extreme up on that one.
You want to see my OJ Simpson impression?
Now
we ain't no family show.
And for the last shout out,
Nuggets.
I want to shout out
the
whole entire city of Chicago. It is a great time to be a Chicagoan right now. The weather's about to change. Places are gonna be popping. Like I said earlier, I went to Navy Pier recently, and I went to this thing called the Flyover. And your set is almost like you're on a roller coaster, and you're in a seat, and the seat just moves, but it seems like you're flying all over the city. Water splashes up on you, air blows on you.
Kind of like if you smoke crack.
What?
Yeah, like if you smoke crack, Frank. Yeah, just like that.
Water splashes on you and the air blows on you. Sound like you using a bidet.
So, like, if you're flying by the Chicago River, right? You feel water spray on you, and you also feel the air as you're flying around. You have to go, man. You have to go. Take your.
Hey,
wait a minute, man.
You know something?
I don't know about all that, man.
Hey, I put it to you like I know you love that shit because you talked about this shit twice already.
Dude, it was that dope.
Hey,
we're gonna hear it backstage too. Watch.
I don't know about y'all, but I was told if I go outside, I can't get wet. So I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You can't get wet.
You can't get wet.
Not with the air blowing on you and you're getting wet.
No.
You can't get wet.
Pause.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't remember that from training day.
No, I was just thinking of your D shirt. That's why.
Please don't think of my D shirt. Please don't. I don't want you to think about it. I don't want you to think about it. But I think that's just about it for my shout outs. I got to shout out, even though Jillian hasn't been on here in a while. I said I was going to shout her out. She's not in the Philippines anymore. She's back in Denver. So shout out to Jillian. Shout out to everybody who has been missing, but they just came back. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming back and keep on watching. Thank you. Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube as well as Facebook. All right, I'm done. Anybody else got anything to say?
Want to see my OJ Simpson impression?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
let's see.
Too soon. Too soon.
What's that?
That's my OJ impression.
That look like fucking Wakanda forever.
I too. I was like, we rolling Black Panther now up on here.
Oh my God.
On the Jewish holiday, on the Passover, the second day.
Y'all silly.
Hey, that's a
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
It's gonna be this draft, baby.
gory holiday. It's gory.
I can't wait until the fucking draft is over with. This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Hey, make sure y'all check out Wolverine and Deadpool.
Oh, yeah.